going to be held accountable. Again, that guy, the dentist says Jay's not getting it from him. Where the guy was trying to get Jay to help him make just outside personal transportation units. And Jay was texting him like, I'm at my mom, or are you bringing the stuff? And he was bringing it, the dentist was bringing it to him for it looks like recreational use. Again, going on with Jay since 2015. But here's my point. If you're not a Kanye fan, or not, you don't have a sympathy for him, I get it. How many other, this happened to Michael Jackson, okay? This allegedly happened to Prince. It happened to countless other celebrities. That's all that comes to my head right now. What black representation, it doesn't matter. How, I believe they are sending a message. And we know about these people just on the top. How many other people? How many other people are victims of this? How many other people are going to this? And how many other people are going to be saved? You guys, just by raiding this Kennedy Queen's house, do you know how many lives they probably saved? This is when law enforcement is in their bag. This is when we see our tax dollars going to work. Okay, I believe the FBI called LA. This might be nationwide, but this is a message to all doctors. Now, the real question is, right? If Kanye is what Milo saying he is, why hasn't anybody got him isolated from these vultures? Or is everybody in this like a vulture? Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna follow with the Kanye stuff. Let me know what you see in the back of Carrie stuff. These are the first arrests. They are saying they are going to get more. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? Yeah, it's Tony the TV. As y'all can see from the title, we got White One.
Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, if you're getting this drink, it looks like you finally went to the kitchen. What he said, we don't want to hear you say Ninja no more. Stop. Y'all, Kendrick ran Drake out of rap. Now it all makes sense. If you guys don't know, well, a lot of people reporting that Drake flexed his but he officially got a Texas license. I said, okay, I know that Predator moves and blocks. He bought this huge mansion down in Texas. He's moving this whole OVO flocks. So Kendrick, you want to have to move with hamburger tags over his house down in Texas. Even though, like I told a lot of y'all, and I don't know why y'all play, the age of consent in Texas is 17. That's for sexual relation. There is no age limit for dating as long as it's never. And I'm not even talking about Romeo and Juliet. Okay, like forget all that. Drake literally got ran out of it and he said, I don't care. I'm going to find a new culture to colonize. And I said, oh, great. And then now it's starting a Mexican music label.
What up,
to all Latin America.
You scared the shit out of me. That's all white.
Drake, what is you doing? You dumb. Are you
This
slow?
nigga
Listen,
is
shout out to the
nasty.
Latino. Shout out to the Mexican towns. Really calling the continent. The Blazers are reading. Let them know. Maybe our culture is some of the most welcoming culture in the world. And we will let a lot of it slide. And if Drake was actually had any connection to Black American culture, he would know how that is. But this shows you he don't got connection to any American culture. You really think you gonna show up in a cowboy hat? That little polo? You really think you gonna sit there and colonize Mexican Mexican music? Have you lost your mind? Do you know how hard Latinos, Mexicans, do you know how hard they keep? You know, pick up American history book. You get to the Mayans, and ain't much changed since the years.
This right
They go
here,
hard
this
for
deep
their
tissue,
culture. Mexico's one of the oldest
just
cultures in
pushing
the world,
things.
one of the oldest empires and civilizations.
And my hardest part of my body is right here, right now.
Nobody tell him.
And this will
Nobody tell him.
alleviate
I
a
want
lot of my
to see
pain in my
him
body.
show
Well,
up.
like right
Literally,
now, I feel it letting
I want to see him show up and put on a Mexican accent. And I want to see him sing or flow. I want to see him trying to show up. What do you think? Okay, so we all think, well, you know, he already blocking the waist. So I'm like, how's this fair gonna look? He already rocking a waist, but all he gotta do is unbraid those waist front braids and do like a press or no, you know, it's too much work for him. Take the lace front off, get you a 18-inch Venice bust down, right? They go like Betty, make sure she pluck it, okay? They've not into baby hairs, Drake, so you gonna have to get rid of the baby hairs, right? Make sure they pluck it really good. And see if who is it, Arrogant Tay? Put it on in a ponytail, maybe.
She
No,
be
I
going
can't. You see, sometimes people just play themselves, and it goes to show that sometimes you don't have to pray for sons into destruction. You just have to sit back and let them be themselves with baby when they are on the wrong path. You try to get them harsh, right? A harsh, random acts of kindness, like Kendrick did. You still keep going. Kendrick ran you out of Black culture. You can't show your face, so you want to link up with a Mexican. And let me just say this, right? And I want to say this tactfully because I don't want to be like stereotypes. Straight, fine, be connected to people bigger and better than ignorance. I'm just saying, no shade to the Prince family, but I'm just saying, Drake, do you have any idea what you're stepping into? Of course not, because all you do is culture vulture. He has signed. Yeah, this explains why he moved to Texas. He thinks he's going to colonize. He thinks he's going to be a colonizer. A colonizer. No. There's a Mexican artist who has started a new label called PFL. Forenza Regida says Drake has started a new label called PFL and has a one-album deal with Mexican artist Chino Placas. Now listen, Placas are also excuse my pronounce. I don't know what I'm trying, but it's hard for me to pronounce my own language. So I'll just with me. Listen, Mexican music is getting really popular right now. Of course, Drake wants to drop on that Latin American trend. He ain't allowed in Brazil. He can't stand him because what he did canceling a copyright Brazil Twitter.
Like, I'm not actively in
I know Kendrick was a Drake. Brazil Twitter was always sitting there like we already told you. He ain't allowed down here, right? Again, they're saying that this is something Chubbs is doing. He's been promoting artists, he's managing in interviews, etc. They're saying Drake has OVO, which is a reputable brand already. People know it's called OVO. What's Drake think he gonna do? Making a podcast, making them to tour Latin America? Who are we get up? Drake is an idiot. I'm putting that's what
I care for everybody. Let's say that. Let's not be dramatic. I think the reason why I ever got into anything is because I was over dramatic. I was like over expressing myself.
So if he is signing Gino, that means that Street Moms is doing splits with Drake for Drake to the U.S. market. And Gino obviously Gino already had. He's very,
If you don't do this,
but great.
you should go on Amazon. I posted it. It has two sides. Really good for a lot of different things. But usually bodybuilders use it for deep tissue massages.
Listen, they're saying that the pretty good is right now. The owner of Street Mob record label did a whole bunch of type of thing to Gino. His first album was just come out, and the track listing came out, and he has a song called To Meet You, and another one referencing
That's gonna get my body so I can show you that. I will. Give me like another month.
Kendrick chase Drake out of music. Good luck colonizing that. El Drake, BBL, El Drake, BBL. Hey, let me tell y'all something. Drake is out
Thank you so much,
his
dude.
mind. He is trying to rebrand. He's trying to get splits, baby. Jay Prince can't protect you from that from Street Mob. They can't. Listen, what y'all think about that? Y'all want to support? I can't wait for Drake to adopt 15-inch red. He's busting down in the ponytail with that button down, tucked in with a belt, doing that. Listen, I can't wait for him to start torturing some Mexican girls like Selena. Literally, I can't wait for him to make a remix to Selena's I Can Fall in Love with You. I can't wait for him to try to coach folk because baby, you'll see Black America was the most welcome he was ever going to get. You'll learn what respect is. Just say it. I'm just saying, maybe you're wrong. Latino tattletales, Mexican tattletales. Let us know in the comments how the culture rolls. You go for that mess. Okay? Let us know in the comments. I'm telling you, tell Drake. I can't wait for this era, Drake. It's all good.
Feel it in my knee, let
It's gonna be a flop, baby. Drake is so tough. Jay Prince can't protect you from whatever you got coming. Anyway, talk to you later. Bye.
Alright, we back live on this open source world Vegas, baby. Club 520 live on location. Special guest to my left. We're gonna introduce my man, his last to my far left. We got my dog, Bishop B. Out the Pearly. How you win, Nasty? Cool. Nice to meet you. I think you feeling, man? You know what I'm saying?
This right here, Vernon. Vernon Maxwell is always a pleasure to listen to. Brandon Gilbert. Legend. I feel the blood flow in my ankle. I feel like it's something biting me. Oh man. Oh, I can see it. I got some girl.
Motherfucker, I'm so weird about shit. Motherfuckers got 4, 5 wives and shit. Mormon ass. Motherfucker, who do that? I wish I could. I'm a single motherfucker. I wish I had motherfucking 4 women in one house at one time. Bitch, your day is Monday. Bitch, your day is Tuesday. And bitch, your day is Wednesday. And bitch, your day is Thursday. So I want to do that. I want to have that. Yes, I do.
Look at my.
cows. What the fuck is this? Man, I don't know. That's just weird. That's where I am, though. That's why I say all the time. All my boys, they know. Cam, Junior, all my peeps know. That I ain't got nobody, don't want nobody. I just want to hang something at somebody.
Gee, crazy. Man, but we gotta talk about it, man. Obviously, we know how polarized we're off the court. But you a pioneer your game back in the day. Now you see everybody coming in and don't nobody shoot nothing but threes. But like that, you want to go early on outside of your defense. I was never see a game transition to where everybody got to shoot that. And you was especially that because I know a couple years in a row you was like you led the league.
Damn, that's
Burn. Oh man, yeah, man. Now shit, I'll be $300 million motherfucker like the young boys out here. Take them and round. I'll be one of them motherfuckers. Shit, that's what the game's went to now. They want motherfuckers to shoot. They want a lot of scoring, make it exciting. And they got big guys out there in the way of the goddamn guard shooting threes. It's bullshit. But it's cool though. I mean, I don't really like the game, the way the game being played right now, but I respect the game and I respect what these young boys are doing. And I really love the money they're fucking getting. Goddamn. When I couldn't get none of that goddamn. This shit is fucked up, man. This is some fucked up shit. You know,
Reparations.
Yes. I mean, for real, man. For real, though. I mean, goddamn. Man, you can absolutely. And you got that. Me. Man, goddamn, man. I was 18. Goddamn. I can't. Oh, my goodness, man. Shit. This is
I did 14 quick.
Fucking me up.
But it's amazing how the game grown though from like even from when I played, like see the money even more. Like we had a moment the other day I was talking about man, you know, 8 million. You know, the time when I got paid like that, it was like damn 8 million was good, but now like 8 million is like the bottom.
Yeah, that's like unheard of.
But to see it grow like that,
Yeah. But you know, there's TV deals. You know, that's where the money come at. Now they got to pay these motherfuckers from the TV deals. So I mean, and they get a bigger deal getting ready to come down. So this shit finna get so. I mean, the TV deals is crazy, man. So that's the way they get these young guys get this money. But I ain't mad at them because Dr. J came in before me, and I'm sure Dr. J was like, damn, I might as well make more motherfucking money I made. You know what I mean? You know, Dr. J, Michael Jordan, you know, God, you know, I love Michael Jordan, but you know what he done and the competitive and we competed against each other. But Dr. J was my guy, and I'm like saying, damn, Dr. J probably saying the same damn thing I'm saying right now about these young guys. Damn, these young guys, I'll bust these motherfuckers. And you know what I mean? But it's the TV deals, and I get it. I understand where it's coming from, so and I'm happy for it. So shit, I got two sons coming up. Shit, I hope one of them motherfuckers get some of this motherfucker bad or what they call it, bad or red, whatever the fuck they call it.
Like chicken, man. And it's crazy, like you talking about how you was playing basketball now. What's the industry talking about TV deals? And like I hope it doesn't come to an end, but it's kind of what it's looking like. Y'all team like Kenny Smith. What they did, I think more people need to pay attention to how inside NBA help perpetuate. I know that's not the only thing about that, but the way that they cover the game, especially today's modern era with social media, they help project a lot of people to have their own brands or own rebuttals to do stuff like this. How was that to see him go from your teammates to see what he's doing now?
Well, I already told that motherfucker. You know, Kenny, my nigga, you know, I tell you what. I told him I was going to be a commentator because, you know, Kenny speaks so fluent and so well. You know, he's so educated and shit, you know what I mean? But I told him, nigga, you was a decent, I'm sorry, Kenny was a great ball player. I know you can see this shit. But yeah, Kenny was a great ball player, but you know what I mean? But I always said to Kenny, I knew he was going to be an announcer or some form of action doing that shit, what he's doing with TNT. I mean, it's great. I mean, I love to see Kenny because he always bring my ass up. And I'd be like, goddamn, Kenny, why you put me in this shit? I'm over here smoking this goddamn blunt. I'm getting high. You got me in this shit, man. I'm just watching you, nigga. What are you talking about, Kenny? But I mean, but I love what Kenny's doing. That's my guy. You know, Kenny, I love his family. I know I know it. Kenny knew my family. I knew his family. I mean, we lived next door to each other. It was like next door neighbors, man. This motherfucker. I mean, that's weird. And I mean, that's my guy. I love him to death. And kudos to my nigga. You know, I love him so much. So yeah.
It's always when you see Kenny how he running out with like his knees out. Like he the coldest ever to play knock me.
No, that shit got worse when he got older. That shit got worse because that nigga wasn't running like that. Nigga, the jet. You remember they called that nigga the jet?
That's what we say.
That nigga, that nigga clacking knees and shit.
The helicopter.
He run up that one, and he be making sure, hey, y'all niggas don't get ready to beat me up. Hold on now. Don't beat up this motherfucker. That motherfucker beat me up. Them knees get ready to hit him. I never stop talking to him. Hey, but Kenny, come on, my show, boy. I love you, boy. Come on,
G, and you was one of the first people to get active in the stands. I gotta ask you, who was worse, the Portland fans or the Utah fans?
Well, I'm gonna put Portland because the motherfucker was talking about my motherfucking stillborn daughter.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
I'm
was
sorry.
you know, I kept telling them, I was like, yo, I saw this motherfucker, I'm like, yo, you hear what this motherfucker white boy said about my goddamn people? And I said, well, true enough, I probably shouldn't have brought my ass back that early, but I felt like that was my sanctuary where I can go and release and not think about my stillborn daughter and shit like that. The white boy and Nike, we all broadcasted and they put like, you know, Vernon Maxwell Amber, they put her name on my shoes and shit, all that bullshit. And the white boy behind me was talking crazy like, fuck that bitch, fuck that whore. And
What?
I was like telling them,
Look, you really didn't get a chance to even like.
sit behind the bench. I was like, man, you better go straighten this motherfucker up. So security guy tell me, I can't do that, man. He pays money as not alone as a nigga. Nigga sit behind me talking about, man, I can't do that, man. He pays money for that ticket. I say, what? I said, okay. I said, man, do you use? I said, I can't do nothing, man. So and Kim was sitting beside me, and I think Tim Bro was another guy that, you know, my guy Tim Bro was something. They shot at one. And he was sitting beside me. He was trying to tell me, man, oh man, chill now, chill. Don't do it. But I'm telling him, man, fuck you, motherfucking white boy. I'm feeling like this. I'm cussing and fussing and shit. And then so I got fed up with it. I got tired. I kept telling this nigga. So
Oh
I
my
got up.
gosh.
And when I got up, and the nigga was like, oh, he stood up. And nigga, I was like, man, get your bitch ass out of the way. I shoved that nigga back over there to the goddamn whiskey bar. Over there. I slung that motherfucker across that bar. I slung that motherfucker across the bar. I went up there. You see, y'all seen it. I walk like patiently.
Terminator.
Oh, I just bam, 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 and I slapped the shit out of it. And it wasn't worth it. The money, motherfucker. I ain't know, goddamn, I said, damn, they told me how much I was making in goddamn in 10 days. And they took 500 from old nigga in 10 games. I was like, goddamn, I ain't want to do it like that.
You ain't want to do it like that.
Goddamn, I should have tried to get that out of the game. And then that was fucked up. And then the Rockets fucked over me too.
Yeah.
And they brought Clyde in, and they didn't even do my whole suspension, that whole 10 games. The motherfuckers never did call me. Nobody never called me and checked on me. Said, you working out, you good, your mental stage is all right, nigga. We know you mental health, nigga. You know, you all right, you know, so, but none of my teammates, nobody never called me, nobody. I was just out on the golf course just hitting my golf ball and shit. Nobody never called me. They brought Clyde in on me without saying anything to me. I got them brought 2 championships. I mean, the first championship in that motherfucker. But they would never won without me because goddamn it, about it. In game 3, goddamn it, when we went out Phoenix, shit, we was down 0-2. Shit. And
Boy, went
goddamn
off.
it, Max don't go out there and do what I did.
That boy went
I
off.
had 30 in
I
the second
remember that.
half. Goddamn, I turned that whole motherfucking series around for back in H-Town. You know what I mean? And we won that goddamn. So I told Dre, it's my night tonight. Come on now, you the guy, but it's Max night tonight. Goddamn, Jeff, you know what it's like when I got the cooking. Goddamn, I got the cooking. And 30 in the second half, I had 2 in the half.
30 in the second half. You like that. He's like cat. You need a cat with a basketball. That nigga is hilarious. Ooh.
So I turned the fucking serious and then shit, we won the fucking first championship in Houston history, bro. No baseball, football, or nothing. That was the first championship, and I think I was a big. I did that shit. I did that shit. They wouldn't have happened without game 3. We couldn't have went down 0-3 to the motherfuckers Charles Barkley and the motherfuckers KJ and the motherfuckers that.
That was nice.
Yeah, Charles Barkley was on fire, boy.
Yeah.
Charles Barkley was at 40 at that time. This is
Shit, the
the
white
way
folks, you
to
know how
do
they
it.
do, they change your name.
Right.
You know, like slaves and shit. Like, not the white folks, they,
This is
you know,
his
like,
name.
Kunta Kinte. That motherfucker name on Kunta Kinte.
Oh, my
That motherfucker's name was Mike Prime.
Oh my
They changed that
God.
motherfucker name to Kunta. You know what I mean? Kept running. You know what I mean? So, but that's what they did to me, though. The bulk of the story is that the white folks, you know, I was out there, y'all wild.
Yeah, I was wild.
I was wild like a motherfucker. So so the white folks changed my name. My mama called me. She said, "Damn, Brent." She said, "Baby." My mom called me. She said, "Baby, I don't know who the fuck you is right now." And I was like, "Mom, what are you talking about?" She said, "Why they call you Mad Max?" I said, "Damn." I said, "Mom, all this shit I be doing." And she was like, "Baby, get the shit. Baby, I don't know you like this. What's going on?" So
This
white
I feel
folks
it letting
changed
go.
my name from Vernon. Then they started calling me Mad Max. And so I told my mom, I said, "Shit, that's the reason why the motherfuckers changed my name. They ain't call, nobody don't call me. Nobody never. That's a weird ass name, really. Vernon. Who fucking named Vernon? Who fucking named Vernon?
Who did fucking
There's a lot of goddamn Cams. There's a lot of motherfucking juniors. There's who fucking named Vernon? You know.
Hey, too many cool V names.
So the motherfuckers changed my name from Vernon to Mad Max because all the antics and shit.
That's a dope name, bro.
Yeah, you got that, in the neighborhood where, Rucker or somewhere, wherever you play.
I wish I could have got paid for that shit though.
Yeah.
I lost a lot of money with that motherfucking name. Shit, nigga, that shit went backwards. That shit was like a salmon. Goddamn, I was fucking up, nigga. I didn't dig that shit. Fuck that. All that bullshit.
Let's go back to the hoop shit though, man. How did you end up in Florida?
Man, yeah. Well, I was gonna go. North Carolina State had just won the national championship in '83. Yeah, Cindy Lowe. Yeah, guys. Yeah. Lorenzo Charles and all those guys, Thurl Bailey, all those guys. I went up to visit them, and shit, man, they flew their plane down to Gainesville. I'm from Gainesville, Florida. I'm a country boy, like I said. I'm a country ass, bumpkin ass nigga. I had never ever been nowhere.
Yeah.
And the motherfuckers flew that plane down there to get me from Gainesville. My mom told me before I went up to say, nigga. My mom talked to me like she was like my dad. She was having, I really don't know my dad, so I don't have a dad. So she was like my dad. So she was like, "Hey, nigga, let me tell you something. You better not sign a motherfucking piece of paper." I said,
At least you have support, bro.
Florida. I'm in the backyard of the University of Florida. I live a mile away from the University of Florida. So, the white folks already told us, nigga, we getting ready to pay you. So, nigga, don't you fuck my money. That's what I'm really saying. Nigga, don't go fuck my money up, nigga. So, yeah, I had NIL for it. Shit, that big boy getting paid good money. But my shit was like 200. Early 80s. You know what I mean? So, that was big money. So, I moved my mom out the fucking hood to a little mid-level ass motherfucking place. She wasn't in the project. She had a house. You know what I mean? So I was able to do that shit. But the University of Florida was a blessing for me, man, because I know all the dope spots was and shit. I know all the dope spots was. I mean, I'm a real ass nigga, man. I'm gonna tell you. Y'all got no smoke, but I'm gonna tell y'all the real, man. I was on cocaine in college and shit, and I was on marijuana. I smoke marijuana still today. But and I was an alcoholic too. So in college, I did all three of those fucking those drugs. So I did all three of those, and for me to make it coming out of there, I mean, it was dangerous for me to stay in Gainesville. But I knew I couldn't leave Gainesville. It was like a double-edged sword. Like I couldn't leave, and I needed to leave. I needed to leave to get away from that. You know what I mean? But I decided to stay in that shit, in that infested ass pond, like I keep saying. Gainesville, Florida. And I got caught up, and I went to Florida. I'm all-time leading scorer at the University of Florida still today. Motherfuckers don't stay in school long enough to do what I did. Back in the day. Back in the day when I came out, your ass do 4 years. That shit wasn't heard of, one and done. That looks like two motherfuckers I saw. Like Darren Dobbs and these other motherfuckers had done that. So we never really heard about one and dones. Like going to college for 1 year and then get a bag. So I did 4 years. That's how I became the all-time leading scorer at the University of Florida. I got 28-60. And second time all-time leading scorer in the SEC history behind Pistol Pete. Still today. So, but I had to stay there because I had never been nowhere. They flew me. They brought that goddamn Gainesville, and they flew me over to Raleigh, North Carolina. Man, that's the longest fucking flight I ever been on. That shit wasn't. And my ass had never been on a plane or nothing. That shit was the longest fucking flight. I said, "Oh shit, these white folks there. I ain't never been this far away from my house now. I was like nervous though. And then I got off the plane. They showed me Valvano. God bless you, Jimmy Valvano. He showed me a great time. And that's probably where I should have went to. But I still did good with where I went to. But I'm just saying. But Valvano was a great visit, and I mean, man, it was a blessing, man. I mean, just staying in Florida, man. I had to stay there, man, because I mean, shit, my mom wasn't gonna let me leave because I was responsible.
Yeah, okay.
And it's interesting you say that, like you said, like double-edged sort of situation. Like me saying changes a lot for your family instantly, no matter what happened. The rest of it, I know my family good if I make this move, but also you might need a little bit of space to kind of
That's right.
home. They wait for my mom talking about that. You know, your college decision, they wanted to kind of stay home, but you like that could have been detrimental to being home too close to home.
Yeah, if I was too close to home, I would have been with the guys. You know what I mean? So I don't know if I would make it to the NBA. Like, if my focus might have been the same, but getting away from home, going away for us, being 8 hours away, I had no choice but to play. Like,
That's right. Yeah, that was my thing. See, I feel like I know I could have been a better college player if I'd have just go. Like I said, man, I was on cocaine and marijuana, and I was an alcoholic, man. And I'm still scoring 28-60. You know what I mean? And so I don't even know half of the days. Shit, I don't remember half the days at that college. You know what I mean? Because I was so fucked up. You know what I mean? A lot of times I go to practice and shit, I just sit there in college and shit. I be like, shit, fuck that. I ain't practicing that. You can give me in game tomorrow. Shit, he said, I'll get you tomorrow.
This is being a dynasty.
Sit there. So that's what I used to do.
You got-
So
you
I
got
mean,
women knocking on your door.
I was being hungover off that cocaine. That's cocaine.
Someday.
Step on
Right now, I ain't
that,
worried
man.
about it.
Buggers and shit, you be
We
digging
trying.
all day. And I mean, it's just,
That's what I
it's
gotta
a
do
lot
right
of shit
now,
you
you
deal
know?
with, man. But I mean,
Yeah, women for the rest of your
unfortunately,
life.
I really don't know
That's why I fucked up.
how I made it
I'm
because
missing out. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing
2
now
weeks
because of
before the
women.
draft, I've been combining
I'm
Orlando,
doing this for
working
myself
out,
this
and
time.
shit, you know, we ain't
I
have
ain't stopping until I get to the
back
goal.
then.
Yeah.
It
I
was
ain't
like
stopping
newspaper.
there neither. I'm
You
going
get
straight
up
through
in the
that
morning
motherfucker.
and you go at the combine where we was at. We open the door. We get to USA Today.
I'm training until
We
6.
read USA Today.
Everything I
USA
got
Today.
every day.
And then I went to get the USA Today. It was like 10 days before the draft.
And then
Was
it just be
and I
a
was
lifestyle
getting
like it is
USA
now.
Today. I pick up the goddamn paper. I don't fuck all that damn political shit. I go straight to the sports. And I flip to the sports. I'm looking at my goddamn face on the fucking and on the front of the sports page. I'm like, what the fuck is that? What I do? So, unfortunately, my college coach done leaked out that I was supposed to be top 10. Lord, I was supposed to be top 10 lottery pick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me too.
but my college coach leaked out that, you know, and he said to me,
What?
and to my mom, that if it's up to him, I want to make it. And yeah, that's what he told me when I was a senior. After I told these motherfuckers, I should have left my junior year, but I stayed because my mom's like, no, get your degree, nigga. And, you know, you can have
Never
something to
listen
fall
to
back
them.
on in case this shit don't work out for you.
Don't listen to them.
And so,
One more year,
I
one more
don't
year to
wanna
get
do this
hurt.
shit. I don't even want to
It only takes 1 second.
this white boy,
Trust
this
me, I know.
coach, you know, because
Get that shit over
he
with.
didn't get along. I mean,
If I
but he
go back,
couldn't
I
stop
play
me
freshman
from
year, and
being
I'm
on the
gone.
floor because I'm from Gainesville, Florida. All alumni, you know what I mean? They got my back. Motherfucker, they gonna get rid of that coach before they get rid of me. You know, because you flunked 3 drug tests at the University of Florida when I was there. Kicked out of school, shit, I flunked a fucking 100 of them my freshman year. You know what I mean? So that's how they put a band-aid on this shit for me. You know what I mean? So, but say, man, I mean, it's just.
Well, he moved you to the second round. He the reason why you left
Yes,
the second round.
I went from top 10 to 48 pick,
Yeah.
and I had to make a fucking team. I got drafted by Denver, 48.
Yeah.
Must have been shit, top 10.
Mm.
And they traded me the same night when I got drafted to the San Antonio Spurs. And yeah, so and I went there, and I went there, shit. Then I went there, I had a nigga way crazier than me. You know, Alvin Robinson, a quadruple double nigga. You know, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 10 steals. You know, this nigga was crazy. He was an all-star guy. So I mean, and this dude was physical as I knew I had to get myself, you know, build my body up because I was like, no, I'm looking. Shit, I don't know how to 82 pounds. So I mean, but shit, back then my heaviest weight I ever won my whole life was 105 pounds. When I played NBA, that's the heaviest I ever did. Everybody I played against was 6'6", 6'7". I mean, 218, 200.
Man, I see your socks, please. I gotta read this. Please take socks off my
Last guy,
I've
man, but I
been
did
waiting to
my
see
heart
you
to go
in
through all
the
that shit,
socks.
and I
For the
played
privilege to
hard.
see your socks on your feet. Socks on my
I
feet.
don't give a fuck about
Makes
niggas
the mission
with a
complete.
color jersey. You know, so it's cut though, nigga.
So, and I gotta ask you, you talked about this recently, but I just love the conversation. You know, MJ was guarding MJ was pretty hard. That
Ooh,
man
yes.
up there, and you know what I'm saying, with the Nets. The hardest society had to deal with. God bless him.
Talking about what?
That Trump.
Petrovich.
Petrovich. He loved him. He loved him.
Petrovich, that motherfucker was something else, man.
He
God
loved
bless
him.
Petrovich, man. God bless you, God. Man, that man. I used to tell Rudy T, treat this motherfucker like you treat Mike. You know, I used to tell him, man, don't let motherfucker, when he come out the game, bring my ass out the game. When he come to the goddamn table, let me meet him at the table. I don't want nobody guarding this motherfucker because this bitch can get going real quick, and it's gonna be hard to cut this motherfucker one off. I mean, that's why I used to be like, man, fuck that, man. Hey, man, Rudy.
I was a hooper. That's a guy. That's a hooping guy right there. I know he up there hooping right now, sniping threes, looking like the real Steph Curry.
Hang on. He talk about this, talk with his head.
He talk with his head.
You don't say shit to you. You gonna do that? I said, oh, this bitch done got five. That motherfucker in the game, that motherfucker lit one of them niggas up. I forget who it was. I ain't gonna say nobody's name. I love all my teammates. He got the motherfucker going, though. Whoever he was, he got that motherfucker going. And they put me back in that motherfucker trying to throw off the water. Well, I couldn't do it. Boy, that's the worst cover in the world, Johnson Petrovich, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all just, hey,
Did they have him in 2K? No, I don't think so.
And you know what's funny? They, I mean, maybe not the same level, but they kind of compare him the same way, going crazy. Like, look like they're ready to run.
Yes, I agree. I fucking agree. Luka's a fucking killer. Yeah, he's a killer. Yeah, I agree. Yes, but shit, Johnson, he should run that motherfucker off 3-4 screens, and you have to chase this motherfucker. And then when he get that motherfucker, he catch that bitch this way.
Oh, I couldn't wait to get like that again.
Motherfucker square out this way.
I love that screen, bro. I see any sunlight.
I'm telling you, man, this guy, when they killed himself on the Autobahn, man, this guy would have been so special, man. This guy was a special guy, man. He was all over the town. I really don't like to get that motherfucker out, but that motherfucker used to fuck me up. More than Mike, man. I tell everybody, that's where you got it from. I know you got that shit from me. He used to fuck me up. I hate guarding that motherfucker.
Said it, but before we got rid of it, how was it going back? Because I mean, every time we hear about it, it was just like Mike was just demoralized, killed me. I know the competitor and you still went at it, but how was it dealing with the GOAT?
Well, you guys better get some sleep tonight, man. I'm telling you, now that's one motherfucker right there. Now I used to go lay down and put elevate my motherfucking feet above my heart. Like my mom just say, put your feet above your heart, baby, before you play him. It gonna bring some energy.
Put your feet up on the heart.
So I used to live my house, go damn what my mom used to say. That's the only motherfucker. I used to stay home. My wife used to be glad for that. When Mike come to town, I really never used to stay home. My wife used to be glad when Mike comes to town. She always just nigga look at his ass. Mike in here. His ass down, man. Yeah, because this motherfucker Black Jesus, man. That's why I call him the best player I ever played against, man. I mean, there's no comparison to. I mean, LeBron. Rose, man, you hell of a nigga, man. You got your son damn drafted. That's just weird.
That's just weird.
Hey, man, if I could do that shit, LeBron, nigga, I would do it too.
Yep.
Fuck that shit, nigga. I ain't mad at you. Keep that shit going. Look what you doing. You running the damn league.
I was about to have a kid like 16. Okay, my kid would have been at least 2 years ago. I would have been that nigga.
I got a son coming next year. I'm gonna put him in the goddamn combine. Yeah, I'm going 4 points. And goddamn, I won't goddamn. Let's get him a shot. That is shit. Shit, let's see if we can get drafted number 55. One of the motherfucking picks in the second round. Shit. I'm just saying, man. I just want that. I mean, but I'm back to Mike. Mike was the best player ever, man. I got this motherfucker. My name was in Houston. He spun on me. I said, oh Lord, that bitch. It's like he's like disappeared. It's like he's like this bitch just disappeared. This bitch is so gifted. I've never seen him. I mean, he's so strong, fast, and I mean, can handle. And I don't think his handle was that good. I think his hand was so big that he used to lose that shit, and he'll grab that bitch with his hands so. I got big hands all. And he'll grab that motherfucker. But man, that man spin on me, and he took off, and you know that damn jump man on the bottom, that motherfucker right now. And then I was like, I laughed at it. I laughed because I took off and ran down the court. I knew the nigga had done. I knew it in there. I knew everybody used to be like, oh shit, let's come see the double show before the games. And I knew I just took off running. And he came back. He came up behind me, and the nigga hit me on my ass. He said, oh no, bitch ass nigga. Don't put your motherfucking hands on me, Mike. Nigga, I'll be talking to your motherfucking ass, nigga. Now, I love the game, bitch ass nigga. Don't put your goddamn hands on me, nigga.
a clown, bro. He is a clown. He is a clown, bro. What is he talking about?
Y'all see, it's like everybody
Let you
sees
put your
me
motherfucking hands
face to
up.
face. I was like, man, but I don't touch me, nigga. This nigga I haven't played against, nigga. Put your goddamn hands up, nigga. But nigga, I hate dodgy. Yeah, man, that was shit, man. That was
Bro,
another
shit.
fucking, that's some shit right there, Mike, man. That guy was unbelievable, man. The big 1,000, man. I mean, I was just glad I was able to say shit and everybody give me homage. But shit, they don't give, like, motherfucker, I was just following that motherfucker down in Olajuwon. Olajuwon was the best defensive player in the fucking league for fucking back in them days for 3-4 years in a row. Defensive player of the year, blocking everything. You know, he don't give a fuck if he get dunked on. He don't give a fucking Mike coming in and dunk on him. Shit, I'll follow his ass on down there. Go and get that shit.
Go and get that.
Out there waiting on the break.
Right? Yep.
So that's what it is, man. Mike is the best ever, man. Love you, boy.
Man, listen, this has been great. OG, we gotta do
No.
this again, man. Show the people they can find
It's
you, man.
over
Man, they gotta
already?
check out Maxed Out for
That's
sure.
wild.
How
How you only get 30 minutes?
Maxed Out Podcast. All right? Let's do it.
Appreciate you.
How
man.
you only get 30 minutes?
Appreciate
Yo,
y'all.
Max, you
You know what it is. Club
That's
520, like, share, subscribe, all that good shit. Be here. So the people they can grab some merch at.
ShopClub520.com, baby.
Send me some of that shit.
We got you. Resorts World Vegas, we appreciate you. Appreciate that love.
How is it still so hot?
Charlemagne the God is a famous American radio host who is known for telling it like it is. He has never been scared of Diddy, so you can be sure he's ready to find out the truth about him.
No, he's not.
That was the documentary that claimed, which we know wasn't the truth.
Yeah, Chad said we don't talk about things that are nonsense. So we're not even going to even go there. But, yeah, no, I mean, we wouldn't even get into nonsense like that. You know what I'm saying?
There were people who
Always
thought
like
Charlemagne
you.
wouldn't say anything bad about Diddy, but they were wrong.
So probably not a great husband. But right now, everything's going on. Nobody wants to talk about it. I don't want to be sacrificial. What do you want to talk about? I don't know. Are people afraid of Diddy's influence? Is that what this is? I'm watching Bring It In. I'm like, Charlamagne, tell the truth, bro. Go ahead. Oh, hell nah. Like, I'm on my own. You think Charlamagne won't talk about Diddy? Let's talk about it. Listen, I called Joe. Joe said, you ain't over this one, man. I'll get you on the next game. I'm like, what the fuck? Really? Yeah. So can you explain the influence? Because I'm saying, I don't know. And I have to break. But I don't know what they might do. Why you brought me on?
Exactly.
I thought she was like a faulty play, but you never know. You blow up a car, you never know about it. I don't know. Why, Leah? You tell me how.
Charles told Piers Morgan that Diddy needs to pay for his crimes and deal with the effects after running away for so long and getting away with it.
I want to end something, a couple of very different stories. One is what's happening with P. Diddy. His former security guard Roger Bonds came on my show last week, said he'd seen Diddy fight multiple women.
Calm before the storm right here.
Oh, no.
What I say? Oh, that's an awfully hot coffee pot. I said, don't get spots on it. Probably not had another plot.
Woo! Stop
Because
playing,
the only way
Eminem.
to call the show was to claim the OVO. I sat in disbelief at what they didn't.
Stop playing with it. Why is Rory so dope, but then he got oh, bro, let's go.
Calm before the storm right here. What I said? Oh, that's an awfully hot coffee pot. I said, do get spots on it. Probably not. He had another plot. Because his only way to call the show was to claim to OVO. I sat in disbelief at what they didn't know. It's impossible for a vegan to be.
It's impossible for a vegan to
And while he
be.
hugs his MAGA flag, I'm with a girl I didn't need money to bag. But after all the red pills he popped, he only wants to get down and props, make the West Coast his ops. Thinks it's his brother, but he doesn't know hip hop. I'ma stop. Cause it's just so bizarre.
Yo,
How
Rory,
rap
shut
is not
up.
on his radar.
There's that rap
Like
stop.
idiots go bar for bar. You're an idiot to think I'm not the star. And Maul can make a counterclaim. But my worth is $1 million in this game. I think we should change the name. Because I'm the face of this camp. I know. It's hard to swallow that drink, champ.
Hold on, what's going on?
Ready to go.
Get this shit up.
What's going on? Oh, they go ball right there. All right, bet. He look hurt. Bro, don't.
The 3 days of darkness is close. End times prophecy 2024. Alright. If you decide to click this video, I'm probably gonna tell you something that you've probably been already just wondering or speculating when it comes down to the times that we're living in right now. There's so many different events going on in the world right now. It just makes your head spin, and it just seems like every day seems to get worse.
If I get my foot loose and the world ends,
energetically, just everything seems to be on a big decline, like a great.
If I start fucking windmilling and the earth dies,
it's not just here in our country.
I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad, bro.
So
I'm gonna be mad.
I'm a spiritual person. I'm not really a religious person.
So
But it's like the only thing that I have yet
if
to
I
experience.
catch my first and I'm right there at the edge of the rim,
is the 3 days of
walking,
darkness that's prophesied
I'm looking,
in Revelation.
and
3 days of darkness is the one that I think is really close. All right.
I'm gonna be like,
I mean, we're gonna have famines. We got plagues. We got a lot of wars going on right now. Got a lot of pestilences going on. We got people hating people for no reason. Family against family. Men against women. Women against men.
listen, if you don't floss your body, you should start doing that. Get you some rubber bands on Amazon.
I mean, we've seen practically
Start
everything that has been prophesied
doing
in the
all the
Bible
things you've
so
seen in
far
your
that
life. This is
it's kind of obvious that the Bible actually is coming to pass in real time. Like it's a scary thing to wrap your head around, but I don't think it's scary if you're doing the right thing. You know, if you're doing the right thing, like you are on the right track, I think that you're gonna be all right. And like I said, it's 3 days of darkness that is supposed to happen according to prophecy. I think that prophecy is in Revelation chapter 6. I don't know exactly which verse, but there's supposed to be 3 days of darkness on earth. And I think the scripture says something like the moon will become like blood, and the sun will become like sackcloth, where it'll be like black out. All right. Now I don't know if you've seen the eclipse just recently, but it kind of seemed like that was a representation of what that 3 days of darkness will kind of like almost be like if there was a sign to tell us that 3 days of darkness
earlier today.
where the moon was gonna, the sun was gonna be blotted out,
Like,
and
you
the
know,
moon was gonna turn blood red, and all stars gonna fall. I would say that that's something that we had just recently. It's like the number one primary sign that signifies
turn
that
those
the 60
notifications on though.
is
For real,
about
I'm
to be
about to
over.
start getting it.
All right.
I was eating candy
We
last
also
2
heard about the
days.
Euphrates River drying up.
So
That's also another
your boy
prophecy
about to lose a lot of
that,
weight.
you know, we just heard about that happen a few years ago. And if you ask me, I think this 3 days of
I'm
darkness.
back in the gym too.
I'll tell you
No
what I
more
think it is,
bullshit.
but it just feels like right now, y'all, that we are being prepared for something that is gonna shake the whole world. It's gonna happen.
At least do
in an
legs
instant,
every day.
right? It's gonna happen so fast, and ain't nobody gonna be able to take this. Okay,
Bad
You got
body.
the world economy is going down right now. The whole economy, not just here in America, but the whole world is. People are going through hardships in the world, and when I say the people, I mean like more than half of human civilization. Like everybody, you know, there's wars going on in Africa right now. That somebody told me about yesterday. You got ships like Russian submarines and ships off the coast of Florida. You got Russian doing simulation runs and test runs in the ocean, like up in Canada's oceans and stuff. It's so much going on that it's like right in plain sight that something big is about to break out. Do I know what it is? I don't know. Maybe I'm just a conspiracy theorist today. But I just thought this was an interesting topic to discuss, man. Because like I said, it kind of feels like that movie 2012. I don't know if y'all seen that movie 2012, but like the world. The world just kind of like started crumbling. Like it was earthquakes. You know, it was like the land masses was splitting apart, buildings was falling inside the earth, everything. And the people in the movie that were playing the main characters, they was trying to get to this location in China where it was supposed to be like some hidden arts that the elites were building when this big flood came. You feel me? And so they traveled all the way to China on an airplane, you know, with this rich man's airplane, and they finally got to China. All to find out the elites have been planning like these to leave the world behind on these big, huge arcs. You know, and it's crazy because the stuff in that movie, I just watched that movie just recently, but the stuff that they were saying in that movie, you know what I'm saying, all the little parts of that movie is kind of like they was telling us what's going to happen today almost. It's like they do things through movies where it's like
They do.
It's
So I'm
signs.
telling
They do.
people for
You know
years.
what I'm saying? They put the signs right in the movie. You know what I'm called?
We're saying that for years.
Which, why would they make a movie like that? Why would Obama produce a movie like that? Another movie was Get Out. All these movie titles are just symbolism and signs. Like, listen, y'all, something is going down. Civil War, Purge. What's another good movie out there? It's like really like end time prophecy type. I don't know. There's been a lot of White House Down. All these movies basically foreshadowing what is going to happen, what's already happening right now. All these movies. And it's like you kind of got to pay attention to it at some point because it's like, man, is really are we living in a dream? Is this like what's going on? You know. And so I think the only thing that really is big that happened next as far as a major event goes is the 3 days of darkness. 3 days of darkness. And it's kind of like we seeing signs of that too about to happen if it does happen.
Bro, they got
because
the
internet technology going down everywhere. You got computers crashing. You got the phone service not working like
Somebody got the remote.
I know just the other day I tried to go bring my car up and my car wouldn't even crank. You know what I'm saying? Full tank of gas, full service, everything. Nothing wrong with brand new car. It wouldn't even crank. I had to wait till like 2 hours for my car to crank. I don't even know why they have. People are going to their jobs and they're not able to work for a day or two because the computer system's down. Like the banks just went down just recently to where people couldn't get their money out the banks. I mean, come on, it's kind of like a power outage is coming and it's just showing us so many different signs that eventually there might not be no internet for 3 days. There might not be no lights for 3 days. But I think in the scripture, like it says something like, you know, when 3 days of darkness comes, like the lights will be, you know, they would have less candles and stuff like that, whatever that means, you know what I'm saying? But I just find it to be ironic that all these power outages and system outages and stuff like that. And it keeps happening. Every other day we might even hear something going down today, like Starbucks or something. You know what I'm saying? Or people like Walmart. Anything. It's just like, why is this happening? Why is the grades going down? And you know, y'all got some type of issues. You know, it's ground skills, or you know, it's malfunction. I mean, how do we not know if other countries are trying to hack our systems? I mean, you never know. They never gonna tell you the truth about what's going on. So when it comes to this 3 days of darkness, I think.
So I'm talking about drink water any type of way, cold, body, room temperature, hot, I don't care. It's not hot, it's warm. Lou, I'm happy, man. I'm happy for you. Good, congratulations. Keep that going. I'm telling you, I stay away from all sugars unless it's green tea, unless I put it in my green tea, until I'm eating it. I'd rather consume it because I'm burning calories eating it over drinking it. Consumption. What's up, guys? What you drink is what makes you fat. A lot of the times, people just like to eat and burn mad calories. Think about it. But if you drink soda, anything other than water, and teas, you're gonna have problems. You don't want to clog your arteries that way.
It's so bad. It's so sad how society is just so weak and dysfunctional. And this ain't. It's like you gotta say something about it. Like you have.
Yeah, so that's why I floss. I do that, and I have my knee sleeves on to protect me a little bit from my hair, obviously. But this knee's been giving me issues, but it's been feeling really good the last day, today at least. Yesterday it was hurting. No, 2 days ago it was hurting. But yeah, flossing helps me. It gets that blood circulation going. So that's what I'm doing all that, and that's my problem, my hips. But so my problem is my knees and ankles. I gotta open up everything from below to get to this, and that's why my back is starting to feel better. My knees, my shoulders are starting to feel better. So everything really starts from the bottom. You gotta take care of your tires, your feet, your air pressure, your strength. This is my chassis. I gotta take care of it.
They both don't know what they do. But you got one side who's going with this guy because he can get the economy right, supposedly. I don't think he's gonna be able to make it right.
So all those years of twisting ankles, we were there. So if I got 10% back in the day, that 90% still chilling, and it's gonna make 100%. And then the next one gonna come, and it's gonna add on, it's gonna keep creeping up your body. And that's exactly what happened to me. And I got arthritis all up and down my body, and tendonitis all up and down my body. So that's what I was working off the whole time. And nobody heard me. For 20 years, I've been walking around with tendonitis, arthritis running up and down my body. Even in my wrist, my neck, like my jaw, everything was just so sore. And that's what I started working on when I got here, just getting rid of it, flossing and doing whatever I could find on YouTube and trying it. Trial and errors have been my thing. So that's why I really can't explain to people how to work out. Because I've been looking it up on YouTube the whole time and just trying it and just stretching on my own, you know, and then I'm like, all right, if I'm stretching this thing out, I might as well go strengthen it as well so it won't curl back up and go back to the way it was. So come to find out, it's just the tendons had the arthritis. It's not the muscles being weak, it's the arthritis. And then the muscles not being strengthened, so it's just pulling. So it's supposed to be this long, but it's really making it this long from the neck, and then from the shoulder, and from the abs, and all those injuries just start squeezing me closer, like to a ball. And that's what causes people to go like this. They walk around like this. You know, back in the day when people, I don't know if they do it now, I don't go out enough. But you see how people used to walk around with their hunchback? It's because they didn't have proper strength and alignment. So that's what I'm working on. And I hope you guys can pick up and try to give it a try, what you see me doing. It seems basic right now. I know, I'm sorry. I apologize. It's the kind of atmosphere I have, what the universe gave me. And I'm just going to make lemonades out of it for you guys. I'm going to show you how to make lemonades out of it. You guys are not in bad worse shape than me. Yes, it looks good exterior-wise, but interior, I was dying. So I had to refix my body. People were like, oh man, people used to probably think that I was slapping them in the face saying that I was in pain or I was hurting and I couldn't play basketball like they expected me to. So they got pissed off at me. But no, I was in pain. I had all those ankle injuries and stuff. I didn't understand. I didn't know what to do, how to do it. And I was, yeah. Anyway, So all you gotta do is step on something. Here's my phone. He always runs off. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, here it go. Stepping on this. I'm gonna show you guys. You know, I showed you guys me stepping on this. Stepping on that rope helps a lot. Open up my feet and then open up my ankles. So just rolling this for a good 30 minutes a day, even with the shoes on, you can feel the difference. And you can just feel my ankles and my shoulders start loosening up. But this is why I feel so much better today than I did even yesterday. So now I'm also been taking a little bit more of my creatine. I've been taking a little bit more of my creatine as well, so that I can help myself a little bit. So you guys won't be looking straight down at me. Or are you trying to fix my neck? I'm over here messing it up. Ooh. Alright. That's a little better. So yeah, that's why I do what I do. I'm just trying to rehab so I get my old ass back on the basketball court. Because I got a lot of people that was expecting me to play, but I didn't know what was wrong with my body. Trust me, I was nice enough to be able to come back at like 40. I just gotta do it again. I just gotta get my body to do it. If I can think it, I should be able to do it. I don't care what age I am. So, I'm doing what I gotta do to get there, and I just document it with you guys on live. You may not understand what I'm doing, I may not explain it, but I'll get to that point. I also was doing a lot lives because my phone was not dying, but the memory, I'm sorry. The memory was going. So I was using live instead of, so now I can actually do some more documents and then chop it up. I got the little money to go get that, and then got the computer. I gotta start editing. So I can really explain it. I'm watching Rich Piana, so I can see how he's doing things. What he did. That's the piece of the goat.
Alright, so we gotta talk about Yella Beezy and Lil Boosie, because Yella Beezy just went to interview on CG with Sean Cotton and had some very choice words about a situation that happened a few years ago where Boosie ended up getting shot and had to spend several months in recovery, basically rolling around in a wheelchair. Now, some of y'all may be familiar with the situation that I'm talking about. Some of y'all may.
I'm learning all the PT from the PT doctors, and they call for muscle inflammation. Yep, the muscle inflammation that can happen from a lot of sugar too. I'm a sugar addict, so it can be the reason why. Also, let me go back and see what Brian said. I'm sorry, Brian. Usher? Yeah, I hear that too. Jacob, what's going on? The guy 6. Let's see. Sciatica nerves right between the yeah, yeah, that's sciatica was my issue too. Back pain is going. Yep, it's from all those ankle injuries, and then yeah, it went up to my butt. Did you? I go to the gym, man. I just haven't been lifting on my upper body. That's why I'm so tiny right now. Yep, I'm telling you, if you want to find something, it used to be Google, and now it is YouTube.
Now, clearly, Boosie wasn't letting that injury slow him down at all. In fact, you heard him say right there in the clip.
Yeah, I always spend like 3 hours in the gym. Not today, though. For 2 hours.
What exactly happened and why was Lil Boosie targeted and shot? And there never really was a conclusion to that question, but a lot of people started trying to connect dots.
And you really working in the gym? You been there for like 3 hours. You got the cardio, you got the stretch, you got to warm up. You gotta, start your little workout. You gotta do breaking your cardio every once in a while. So, I get upset. It's my therapy.
Maybe it had something to do with the beef was happening. However, as time went on, Yella Beezy would be asked about Lil Boosie. Like, for example, in a Jumper interview, Adam 22 asked Yella Beezy about Boosie because Yella Beezy had a mixtape called Badass. Yella Boy spelled with 2 Z's, and Boosie famously used to go by Boosie Badass, also spelled the same way with 2 Z's. So Adam 22 asked Yella Beezy about this mixtape, says it was in reference to Boosie, and Yella Beezy in this interview, which was in September 2022, said that he didn't have no problems with Boosie. There was no smoke, and there was no agreement.
Alright, so the album, Badass Yella Boy, why did you go with that title?
I always want that title for some reason. Like, if you go back to UNLV, Name Young Boy. You know that song he had dismissed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's on a big ass song, you know.
Let on me, baby.
My name is Lee, so I gotta redo this one. So when I redid it, we posted drop the album first. Then like, man, let's go straight up the mixtape first. Right, cool. Shit, man, your boy type.
See, when I started going, my brain got to thinking, remember we spelled Ash with AZZ, and some people have wondered online, when's the last time the LBZ talked to Boosie Scottish? You have to communicate on that one, so? Okay. But it's not a reference to Boosie Scottish.
On me. That on me, baby.
Kind of almost disrespectfully was like, hell no. Why would I do that? See, the thing is, before Mahogany and Boosie became close friends, him and Yella Beezy weren't on bad terms. In fact, you can see Boosie featured on Yella Beezy's song, That's On Me, which is arguably Beezy's biggest record. And Boosie was featured on that song running up on almost 6 years.
Is that funny?
Find footage of these two kicking it online.
Y'all gonna shit in Texas.
Together. But after Boosie became close with 03, you could see the energy shift because you know, a friend of my op is my op.
Oh,
That's the
they-
mentality that goes around in the rap game. So at some point,
That
Boosie
don't-
became instantly more rejected. Yella Beezy seemed hesitant to even talk about Boosie. And Boosie relatively had nothing to say about Beezy. And that was even after Boosie was shot in Dallas. And that was pretty much all that we heard about any smoke between these two, or any connection between these two, and that shooting incident, or at least that was until the other day, because Yella Beezy just went to the interview with Sean Cotton, and he spoke on Boosie getting killed in Dallas. And he pretty much said that Boosie came to Dallas and acted like he was running things, and like he was the boss out there, and Beezy said, no, that ain't how it works. This is Dallas business. You don't get to come down here and act like you run anything. And it's a pretty interesting moment in this interview.
I think a lot of fans want to know your relationship was, you know, back in Dallas. He hadn't been back in Dallas in years. Y'all, you know, y'all were cool at a group at one time. Yeah. Where does that stand at? I mean, is it just?
I ain't seen him. I won't see him. I ain't seen him.
I think he has a show coming up.
It's a forward, but I know fuck about everything. Not bullish on some. Like Sean Stone, so I had reached out to dude a couple times. And
You got Drake, you got Brady's new?
if I go to Philly, some have got me, some have me. If it, I got a relationship with you. I come, some have me, I go down there. Oh, you Philly? Look, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. You need, look, I'm not from Philly. I'm going to Philly. Then I go to one of your boys. I don't got to do nothing. Oh, Kyle was trying to do nothing. Like, this Dallas business. Like, you feel like you're not gonna come over here. So that's what the situation was. Like, you try to come over here. I had like, I don't even know what's going on there. You know what I'm saying? He know. So something he know.
And then he talking about stretching and oops, muscles, the offset, the muscle finger the balance. Yep. That's what I'm working on, my hip displacement. Gotta cause hip displacement, and I sleep to my side. So my shoulders used to be huge. So my neck had no space. That caused my neck to hurt too. And I curl up when I sleep.
If man moves like this, if something happens to Boosie, it'll be about me. I get on in there, boy, you be on, look, you and that nigga, look, I'm on my way. And I don't be on, you think I'm gonna make everybody be on safe as hell? Man, but y'all bring it on me, boy, they gonna sit at 5. Hey, that ain't for real, boy, you better, I don't know what you got going on, but you ain't even come here and be on profession. Nobody moving the streets, bro. So it might not sound like much, but Yella Beezy actually said a whole lot right there. So he said that the reason why Boosie got popped while he was in Dallas is because of a video he made where he said that Dallas had messed up by letting Motor get taken out of the game, and he was on his way to Dallas. Now, clearly, Boosie man, he was on his way down there for the vigil, but I guess that Beezy and possibly other people took it as he was on his way to step on something. And he compares this situation to if he was to pull up in VR with that same kind of energy, if when he gets taken out in VR. And every part of the interview, it seems like Beezy is a little bit conflicted on how he feels about the situation. Because on one hand, you got him saying, look, I ain't got no problem.
Love you guys. 12, from 9 to 12. I appreciate you.
He said, I can sit down with you right now. We ain't got no problems.
I'm trying to stretch this big foot out. So really,
seem like he's got any problems, but internally behind the scenes he does. But let's be real, Boosie ain't sitting down with Yella Beezy ever. It's not gonna happen. Boosie is one of the loyal type of people. He was very close with No 3, and he ain't having no sit down with Yella Beezy. He also ain't running no fades. That's not happening. Boosie is not about to get out there and run a fade with Beezy. I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna happen. On one hand, though, Yella Beezy was trying to be cryptic in his interview, but on the other hand, he was also being very direct. And I think that a minimum this interview shows that Yella Beezy might know something about what happened to Boosie, and at maximum, he might even have something to do with it. He doesn't just flat out admit to it, but there's an undertone here with this interview. And you can tell Beezy ain't saying everything that he knows. Now, Boosie ain't been back to Dallas since the incident took place. I don't know if he ever plans on going back to Dallas. I know he has a show coming up here pretty soon in Fort Worth. Just we'll have to see how that goes down. You better have the security with you, the top flight security of the world. He needs that. And we just have to see how this situation develops. Lots of Vlad interviews. Maybe he's asked about this in his next Vlad interview with some more answers. But for now, that's pretty much all we know. Anyways, that's basically it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to like, subscribe, that notification bell so you notify every time I upload a video. As
I don't know why I moved this over.
After a time where so much of the crowd just may have operated what the dog stands for, most clean, gifted, and respected rappers of modern era has finally spoken up and called out all the musical rappers running around and trying to sell themselves off as rappers. As of recent era, not only did Tyler, the creator, bash the current state of hip-hop for so many reasons that the world needed to hear from an artist of his magnitude, and now while some people have accused Tyler of doing this for attention or as a result of him becoming bitter and out of touch with the ever-changing trends in it, when you look at everything Tyler says and just how nuanced and detailed he gets when it comes to this warning shot he has given to the entire rap world, you can
see that. What he is saying is so much more than just some shade being thrown out, because with everything he has had to say, he isn't dissing other rappers to start being for drama, but he's fighting to preserve the very identity of what hip-hop and really music culture stands for in a way. And now as we dive deeper into everything Tyler has said, one of the most crazy and viral interviews that has come from any rapper in quite some time. By the end of it all, you'll be even more shocked about everything than you would think on the surface, because the way Tyler pulls the curtain and exposes everything, it will really have you questioning the entire landscape of the music industry and the people who are being positioned to spearhead the future of hip-hop. So don't witness Tyler be here. As he spoke to Maverick Carter, Tyler went on a rant where he came out so much of what has been dominating the hip-hop landscape over the past few years, and now specifically addressing everything in the rap world that before the death of Lamar Green really had people questioning the long-term stability of rap music as a whole. Tyler had 3 main points about everything all well known in rap world right now that when he connected, put together a shocking picture that in most eras would be any rapper's worst nightmare. And how we begin to address this problem that so many current rappers are seemingly part of. The first thing Tyler talked about is the pure intent behind so many of the people making music today, which, as he described, is no longer about putting compelling art into the world, and instead more about posing as a musician to be treated as such by the industry, but then just releasing what Tyler calls mean records. Because Tyler puts these artists on blacks for pretty much exposing themselves, for showing their true nature, which is of course that they're making music to exploit algorithms in the digital media landscape, as opposed to creating something genuinely powerful that can resonate with human beings and not machines. This is the first time Tyler is trying to pull in the industry by just waking people up to the fact that so many of the rappers who have been getting pushed by the industry do not have the same attention that all great artists historically had. Because there have been so many rappers who release music that literally just feels like a joke with how mind-numbing it is and how some people are still accepting this. This was very important for Tyler to say, and just to wake people up to what is really going on right in front of them and no building on this. Because of the nature of artists making music, it ain't to be a viral joke or everything else. So much of what has been released within the hip-hop space has become redundant, and more than ever, from rappers to producers, it feels like everyone is trying to clone each other and take somebody else's signature sounding way. And while Tyler may have specifically targeted him for pretty much just being the definition of this cookie-cutter mold of artist that is trying to take over right now, his point about all of this goes much further than just talking about how rappers steal other rappers' sounds has never been worse, because as a result of artists pretty much not trying to be original, and then the fact that copying things for dollars as opposed to creating art in directions that they're actually inspired by. This is just limited creativity, but this low way of making music has translated into every single aspect of these new rappers.
I appreciate y'all. What y'all do today? Anything good? Oh, it's an after rap. That's why I want to bring it closer, but I also want you guys to see what I'm doing. And then just talking about so yeah, please stretch and strengthen. Like I lost 50 pounds, 60 pounds of muscle. I used to be 260. Like huge, like big, but I had no legs. So right now I'm currently loosening my body so I can get that muscle back. Not all of it, because that's a lot. 200 pounds is a lot. But I want to stay under 200 pounds, but to be as muscular as possible. So I can eat whatever the hell I want. As his lifestyle of being an influencer goes up, it gets better. So that's the goal. I'll be able to eat whatever I want, wherever I do my traveling, and I have to worry about it. Do a couple push-ups. It'll just be a lifestyle. That's the goal. So if I can get you guys to understand that and also probably join me in changing your lifestyle, that's the baby. Then we all can be fit. That's the goal. To get as many people as possible to be fit and have more love. Because there's a lot of things going on in the world, but if we can have peace with ourselves while the world is at war, we win. Hopefully, we can make it out better than what we started. That's all I'm thinking. And I don't mean literal war, but you know what I'm saying. Bicker amongst each other, or whatever's going on in family, or wherever your world, your universe. That's all I'm saying. If I just want to get more fit people. So hopefully you get addicted to what I'm doing. Look it up, ask, whatever have you. But yeah, this is false. I'm just trying to force my way through so I can get back into get my real strength and mobility. Is trying to put the pieces together of what Tyler said, who he's calling out, and what he's trying to accomplish. As you understand that he was just trying to make a music world value the thing it was put in place to do. Instead of staying on this path where artists are making a mockery of the word hip-hop and are trying to destroy everything that everyone's seen. The question you have to ask yourself is, are you going to join in? So now all this said, let me know. What do you feel about all the drama Tyler, the creator, has stirred up? Maybe you agree with him or not. I can't wait to hear what you have to say about this, and if you want to see why Lil Wayne has some serious beef with Drake, that might be going along with it, just change up to the create music for the rest of their career. Check out the suggested. Can we get to 15 likes? What's next on the plan?
At the restaurant, as a vendor, she's coming to the internet. She's coming, coming to the internet. Yeah, she's coming. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Yeah. See what I'm saying? The game ain't always physical. All the game. 60% mental, 40% physical. So, you know, you lied, bro. You lied. You didn't snatch that girl chain off her neck and scratch her chest. You've been telling that story for years now. See what I'm saying? What you gonna do when she comes to the internet, sir, and tell the whole world what you really did?
I got it real easy that time.
That's
Man, you, right here.
Yeah, nigga, it's not up. Shout out
This
to
thing
1,000,
changed a lot of shit yesterday.
5 point year, man.
I was just sitting here, just holding it in the
Yeah,
spot.
I can give y'all insight
Letting
about,
him loosen
about
up.
Boy, man. You know, I'm just doing my
Figured you
thing,
guys
man.
didn't want to
That's
see this,
it.
so I
I'm
don't
just
want
doing
to
my
sit
thing,
there.
man. Listen, man. You know, it's been some.
Show
This,
you
for me,
guys,
this is internet.
This right here has changed the game too. All the little knots that I had, I'll just sit there holding it. It'll loosen up everything.
Can I do my internet?
Something
Can I
about
get my
cold
internet
metal.
bag, sir? Can I get my internet bag?
I guess
Let
that's
me tell you
skin.
something about reality. Listen, I'm gonna get back to the video.
I definitely got chapstick. I'm up here
If
looking at my
it
lips
ain't
farther
true,
down.
then why are you so upset? This is a scenario.
Oh.
You understand what I'm saying? But this video plays it. If y'all go back and y'all go watch the video, Alex Street TV showed the footage, the time Nipsey Hussle. Hold on. Nipsey Hussle. Hold on. Let's show the time, bro. Hold on. What time was it? Eric Holder did what he
Right, he
did.
tell you
and
Rusty
finished
Lucy.
at 319, specifically 319, which means what? Once he was done at 319, he got to running.
Damn.
Oh boy came right out the store immediately.
There you go.
So that team that he heard, listen,
There we
you
go.
know, the sucker, Eric Holder, that sucker ass nigga Ryan, he came with 2 chopsticks, 2 yickles, man, listen, 2 bunions. That boy came out with 2 bunions, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, wow. Come on, bro. Listen, he didn't want to die, bro. He did not want to die.
Resurrect my chapstick, because I don't want to get that other
You
one.
got kids too. You got a little son, right? You got a little son. Your son is still young. And listen, homie, he gonna need his father out here. So, you know, don't worry about what I'm saying if it ain't true. Just stay alive and stay safe for your children. You know what I'm saying? You got other children. You know, your brother needs you. Everybody needs you, man. Your elders need you, bro. Yeah, I know. I know, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, shit,
I tell
bitch.
you all the time, the game is 60% mental. You know what I'm saying? 40% physical. So you gotta have a brain up here. You can have these. If you don't have
Get
this,
off my shit, bitch.
we're gonna lose every time. So with that being said, we're gonna run it back, man. I need y'all to pay attention to the timestamps, man. It was impossible for him to be all the way in the back when this happened. Let's go.
Y'all that are familiar with Final B, y'all know I have a lot of exclusive material. I was actually the first YouTube blogger to actually release the story when Nipsey Hussle first passed away. Well, actually, at this point, he hadn't passed. You know, he had just got injured.
Phil Heath. Motherfucker stupid as shit.
What's going on for everybody? All right, TYB, Jim. Of course, Tricos, not up, and they got plenty of it. In fact, they have 100% for this done. And right now, I'm doing some tricep extensions. They got this right here. I usually use a rope. I'm trying something different today. I'm going to do tricep, bicep, tricep, bicep, tricep, bicep. I'm going to start here, and then go to do some curls, and you'll see the rest. All right, let's go.
This was amazing. Hurts like hell.
All right, so keep to the
Yo,
if I can get something moving.
hit the 17 likes on it. I'm over here flossing. And also, I gotta change my leg. Dumbass. Sorry. Good work.
I actually like to do it the way it's starting right here. He's not hunched over. We'll say it's an E. It's actually sitting straight up and pulling that straight down. So why not try to do it? It's like how this says, right? Because these machines were made with good bottom mechanics. So we come over like this. Not gonna cut it. I want to stand up straight. Lower back tight, chest up. So it's like this. That's how you do it. 7 times a day. I was just thinking how funny it would be. We actually saw a machine lifting like this. Well, guess what? All y'all doing that shit. Try to do it more
That
straight.
shit hurts.
They have to look away. Who cares? We're gonna have some freaking big guns if you do it. Correct?
Hello.
That's what we want. That's what we want. We want all these different fibers to be moving. And there's plenty of guys, and you guys see them. You guys can show them how we want to. Oh, this guy does a full stack and this and that. Do they have this shit? Probably not. And how do you get that? People say it's genetics. People even say it's freaking drugs. What it really is having the right technique, right time and attention, and right tempo.
Not gay. That motherfucking arm is huge.
All here to tell them, so
I mean,
When people do that shit with their abs, I'm like, oh, what about right there?
you can't sit in a plane.
They get injected in that shit.
I mean, I'm sure you can probably find a way, but
Okay, now I got you here. This is my last step right there on the skate station. We're gonna attach it right there. What we're gonna do?
see how I loosen up that
I'm
foot.
gonna curl this up. I didn't want to cuss, but I'm not cuss. I'm gonna curl this up a bit right here. And I'm gonna squeeze the hell out of it. That's gonna be one rep. And I'm gonna do that for at least 5 times. I'm gonna hold it for at least 5 seconds. And I'm gonna lower it down for 5 seconds. Okay? Talk about time and attention. I'm not hanging out. Totally good. Totally understand. I've been there, done that. Actually fucking up.
Yep.
But we're doing photo shoots. Like a lot of people don't do anymore. But a lot of people that work with some companies and shit. Magazines back in the day. They hold it. Yeah, to hold it thing for a long ass time. It's pretty fucking hard when you got heavy ass weight. So you know it's stable. We'll go up a little bit, up 50. Just make sure that it actually gets the work it's on the up 4 for 5, down 5. I'm gonna keep going, baby.
That's why I like the bands. You see what he's doing. He's holding everything for 5. That's what the bands do. And you get that resistance. Ooh, what's that? Let's get the 18 now. Let's go. That pops. 18.
Now we can move on. Now you can have fun with it. Then you can have fun with it. Then you can do all that crazy stuff. Alright, so what makes this tricep shape really possible is that there's a foot lever down or right here. That lever actually makes this pad go forward. So when I get comfortable, when I have my arms right here, I can press on it. However, if I press on this too hard, it's gonna shoot forward. So what you want to do is lean back into it like this, press it, and then it moves you forward. See, like this. So I like it right about here. Now there you go. See, how it clicks, and you go with your step. But if you do it properly, I'm gonna demonstrate the wrong way. And then hit you in the back. So you don't want to do that.
Brendan is having to adjust his seat all the time. I forgot my wrist doesn't hurt as much as it used to be. The extra creatine too. I've been taking extra stupid creatine per day. Yeah, to knock you out, but I figured the steroid dudes are taking extra shots or whatever you call it. I don't know. So I might as well take some extra creatine. Just gotta drink a lot of water. Motherfucker's huge, bro.
Come here. Come here. All right. First one, we got the second, one of the things you probably noticed, is that when you're fully down, let's get up here.
Exactly.
And so this is a lot of these guys online, early in my career. Oh, you need to come over here. Like, this part always is a curve. Here's what I'm doing here. See my arms right here? Like this. This is where I'm still getting attention. So I'm concentrating. Boom. It's like that. I don't need to have to come all the way down and then swing all the way up. And then come all the way down and swing all the way up. But it's just say right here. Roll these fucking arms, man. Just roll them. And that's how I've been able to, God willing, keep this body healthy. Keep these tendons freaking healthy. These ligaments healthy. When you want to have that happen, 44 years young, you gotta know a little something. But that's just a tip. You try it, see what you think. That constant tension actually does help. You don't want that tension on the tendons like that, man. I actually saw a guy rupture his tendon and having so much weight and coming over like that. You don't want those. You don't want to get those gym LIGs and Facebooks and stuff, man. You don't want to make money, get hurt, do it wrong. So try this out. All right, so last but not least, with regards to triceps, ultimate arm extension down. So I can hold my elbow right here and come close. See if they know the joint center. That's where you want your elbow joint to be. Looks all right. Then come here. Just like that. I need both of them. I can sit a little bit more right if I want. I want to get a little extra on one side. Can you do that? Got my phone on this. Since we're talking about getting swole and having fun, who doesn't have fun arms?
That machine is dope as hell. I just gotta get to a real gym. If I get to a real gym, I'm going back up. That's the problem.
All right, so just got done. Do some arms, baby. Then we got done. And some biceps, triceps, biceps. You already know what it is. Time to wait for this.
It doesn't even matter. 3 days ago.
Hey, check it out.
Bad drop.
Atlanta's number one hip hop station, 107.9 Gabriel's Radio. Man, the legend, he's in the building.
You
That's
come
his
over?
kid. What's up,
Yeah.
man?
You go as
Welcome
well?
to the A-Town. Welcome to the A-Town. It's been a minute.
One hand on my money, one hand on my buddy. That's the AK-47. I got a weak stomach. Nigga, I don't shit. I vomit. Got 1/8 short of the omelet. And the entire leg. Chuck like mayonnaise. Ooh. This is big doing it. Bet that baby. This is what crack baby. Get back. The boy is a setback.
And I was so excited. I remember being on my
That's freshman year. Born without a backbone. If you want, we can shoot it like a Dow Jones. All right. Damn, we got 103 of them right now. Throw that out the way. I'm sorry, bro. 103, but they still can't get me to 20 likes. That's crazy, bro. Disrespectful as a mother.
Tell them they don't love you.
Nah, bro, I'm not gonna get off, man. I can really chill with myself. I don't need the hours, man. I don't fucking need it. I don't need the money. I don't need the algorithm to send more people. I don't need the follows. I'm speaking English. I don't speak Spanish. I wish I did, though. But one day I'm gonna download that too. Hello, Kelly. Is that Kelly? Kaylee. Hello. Hola. Hola. Exactly. I was just thinking that as he said it. The black department.
Sometimes, I mean, from their perspective, I still think they look at it as like, you know, that doesn't make this is okay.
They're trying to make us look at it like they're controlling us. So they make it like they own the plantation, so they have to be the masters, even though the cotton is ours. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So they like, pick your cotton and give it to us to get back to your people.
Bro.
But you can't get it back without us, so we have to create like a department. So you got
You know what a
that.
painless motherfucker feel like?
Notice that in these
He's looking at him. I'm almost there, baby.
departments are run by
I'm almost there.
I think that's like a mindfuck. Like, why is Julie Greenwald telling Sherry what to do? Sherry Bryan. I personally rate Sherry.
A lot of people that are in the industry now come from your machine.
A lot of people come from your machine. What hurts me is when I see people that don't deserve it telling them what they do. I know for a fact that Julie does not know more about music than Sherry. So it breaks my heart to have to hear Sherry say, I gotta ask Julie. You understand what I'm saying? Or somebody say, I gotta ask Joey and Band.
What does it,
Joey Band.
what did they do? You look at it as situation in that position like they should leave or they should stay and be empowered to get to the next level. I mean,
I honestly think Sherry's a star. And I think when people are still in the industry, it's going to be for that building.
Right.
But when people have the job is for security, it's just so you have that state check and the corporate.
Hey, this is socks too. Oh, no, I thought they were shaking it. I think they were falling apart. This is good. I got white sock under there.
Getting a check and doing nothing and got mad if someone asked them to work. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of people. So I just, you know,
and how would you say those people got in their positions through connections and not through that?
disrespect because my daughter's still pressure on that food. Yo, company, you embarrassing me. They come on, Rocky. I wonder, like, if it wasn't the ground, when sometimes I'll come in, like, we went into the breakfast club joint.
Yeah,
I had Gov.
You know the dog is right at the door. See, I just said dog and she doing too. It's crazy. Doing the right thing. Deja vu. Small things of deja vu per day.
That security sometimes slows people down and it makes you complacent. You know what I mean? So I'm the kind of person that because I gotta eat the food I kill, it always keeps me focused and on the street. And the only thing that keeps a person focused is when he's spending his own money because he gotta get it back. Right. And that keeps you scrutinizing every dollar. It keeps you up every day. It makes a Sunday is Monday. Like there is no weekends when your money's on the street. Right. You know what I mean? And I only think people that do that can relate to that.
absolutely, it's hustle mentality. I want to get into the movie, but since we're on the topic of that, there were probably times that it came about, and your name came up many times.
Thank you very much.
A moment in Def Jam's history when they were looking for someone to run the company, and your name came up, and just in general, I mean, you know, I remember when we were having a conversation.
The hamstrings were good.
I see your mentality, right? Yeah. So I get it. But people are probably definitely scared. Yeah, I mean, no, people should be scared. Would you take that position in the building at this point? Maybe when it's my job, I would do it to run away. Whether it be a Def Jam or a Interscope or I mean, I have a department called Blue Rock. Okay, and you know, my man Jay Black got me out. He's the one that got me back on the road with it. He's the president of it, and you know, it's just not the way I make money. Like my business model for making music is not immediate. So I don't make music to make SoundScan or to get the immediate plug with a couple of costs. I make music like art. I collect it, and then I use it when it's ready. You know what I'm saying? Like when the price is, you know what I'm saying? It's like Captain Crack, but not selling it until it's a drop. That's how I do it.
You like
Your film ventures have been the same way almost in a sense.
See, what was happening before, what people understand is Universal was funding it, even though we had a partnership. So in essence, whoever's funding it is running. And my frustrations would come with me having to ask for money that I felt was mine. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, and ask only people that didn't have any money yet. You know what I mean? Like, to talk to someone that didn't put up his dollar.
now I could probably get a little bump back there instead of a fucking wall. My damn butt is like just flat because I don't have any control. I don't have any power in it. I don't have any muscle strength in it. Now I'll be able to jump.
So that's how
Because I do squats.
That's how I would approach it. Like, you got no money in this. Mind your fucking business. And what would be worth it for you to fight me for something that you don't own? It's not gonna feed your kids. This gonna feed mine. No, right? So I do ventures with corporate, but I can't have them putting up any money. You know what I'm saying? And as far as like creating a platform for something I don't own, no, I wouldn't do that. But I would do something that inspired. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I do shit. Like there's this group, this rock group, the London Souls. You know, we did the record, put it out, did the art, took it to Hong Kong. We didn't do it for money. We just did it because we think that they're the best, you know, rock group on the planet right now. Like, you know, if you give me Stones, I can just hang out with them. That's what I like to do. So for me right now, how I pick and choose is all special. Like when I did Black Rock, you know, again, we was doing the webisodes 5, 6, 7 years ago. We was at the 5 Candy gave us the 5 Ds. You know what I'm saying? So that business model, I started it so that I would be the best at it. So I started a business model 5, 6 years ago. I have to put my name on it. I just did it. I control destiny. I control the future by being forward. It was like my basketball shorts. You know, I wanted to sell basketball shorts. I had Team Rock, and you could ask anybody. So I was like, watch this. I started wearing NBA shorts. Look back to when I was making stuff after the Dynasty, and even my son. And I said, watch this. Everybody gonna be wearing basketball shorts, so I could sell it. You understand what I'm saying? So I created a business model with these webisodes, this direct-to-consumer awareness that it wasn't gonna happen overnight. It took years for people to change a mentality. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know how long it took Republicans to really accept that there was a black man in the White House? They still think they're in the White House. It's a mentality thing. They like, you know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes I go certain places and they just can't believe that I'm
Look at 20.
Do you think for your film career, what you know now, things would be a little different if you knew then what you know now?
Of course, you know, you do something for that, you know, you don't go perfect. And I learned a lot. You know, what I learned is to be the connect completely. So not only like to be the one that has it, be the one that wrote. So instead of waiting for people to do shit and investing in other people and having to be subservient to their fucking issues and their agendas, I want to be subservient to my own. You understand what I'm saying? So I learned how to make movies myself fast and cheap. And, you know, back then they didn't have digital. There wasn't just direct-to-consumer posts. There wasn't an internet. You understand what I'm saying? So once these things came, and then I knew the game, and even like my first movie, I bought a camera and I made those silence. I learned so much from it. You're gonna see the complete evolution in Toronto. You know what I'm saying? But
Toronto is kind of a lot of the characters from Osiris Toronto. It's relatable, correct?
It's like some rap action, right? But not that rap. Let's say like something else. But not that. But you know, there are people that I know have talent, and I want to keep working with them. And when I'm in a certain location, I can keep working with them, and you know, you build them as a brand. So it's almost like a record company. I'm just approaching the movie thing like the music. Like I'm putting out, like I put out my what I put out. What you're seeing now are mixtape parties. Right.
I'm trying to massage this thigh up a little bit right here. This is what's known.
So you're doing your thing where Toronto
And it's shifting.
D-studios.com.
D-studio.com, D-studio.com. You'll be able to buy the mixtape movie direct. And in phase 2, I put out the soundtrack because Cabral always takes a long time for the technology to be honest. And then, you know,
Something wrong there. That's what they want. like you've gotten enough satisfaction out of your success with your films, based to your success in the music business?
Floss Band tutorial right here. Got Monday. Happy Memorial Day to you guys. Listen, I'm gonna show you exactly how to use floss bands and why floss bands are so important. You guys probably know the story. When I was in my 30s, I could barely touch the rim. When I met these Orto's guy, I was kind of in decent shape.
This is what got me started.
Beard, pain, my legs were like leg noodles. And the first thing that we did was floss my knees. And so I sell these floss bands because they were so pivotal and so instrumental into where I'm at today. Able to wake out of bed and run and jump. Playing my kids last night. I'm hooping full court outside playing basketball. So shout out Shogun for helping me develop these Mr. Infinity floss bands. It's a quick unboxing. So they come in the box, a set of two in here. You got a red band and you got a black band. And it comes in a little carrying case too. Shout out Infinity powered by Shogun Sports. This might be one of the most important videos that you'll see. And I just got chills, man. I just had some knee pain, knee tendonitis. And I know so many athletes deal with that tendonitis.
Got another OnlyFans. I appreciate you guys.
You kind of come down, you land.
That's probably like
It can last
23.
years. You know, it's not a lifetime.
22.
You don't have the right knowledge and the right information. And so
Trying
this
to
is
go 1,000, I don't
one
care.
modality that can really impact
I'm
your
about to come
life
on
and
my
what you
own
know
resistant
about it.
bands.
It's
I
truly
need to come on my
beneficial.
own
And
little.
like I said, it's just one. And there's some others. And I'll do a video and show you all exercises that can help you prevent knee pain and knee tendonitis. You know, so this is really a floss band tutorial. So you just kind of take the red band right underneath that kneecap. You know, so what you're doing here is you're gonna take it all the way around. Really try to tug on that band, tug on it, tug on it, tug on it. And just kind of like put it under here. So the red band goes right up under that kneecap. Really get it right up under there. And then you got the black one, which is a little stronger band, put over the top, where the more the meat, more the muscle is. You'll put the black band right over the top. What you're doing here is you're kind of restricting blood flow from this area. You're restricting blood flow right where this knee is, right where all those soft tissues and those tendons are around that knee. So right now, just really restricting blood flow. So some people call this a blood flow restriction. Some people call this voodoo because it's pretty much magical. And there's a couple ways to do it.
That's really what it is.
Mobility. We used to have our athletes do like 20 squats.
It really is what it is.
You need something to hold on to. You gotta just hold on to something and just gotta just squat yourself up. So all the way down, squat. All the way down.
Let me get that 20 of life.
Deep as you can, come up. I'll go through the whole 20 reps. Deep as you can, come up. Deep as you can, come up. Counterbalance, really putting those arms in front. Makes it a little easier to get all the way down. So that's a little counterbalance, a little trick. Put those arms in front. Come all the way down. Arms in front. Really get deep through those knees. Really breaking up that scar tissue in there. Really getting down deep in there. For me, I like to do, let's say this is 20 right here. I like to kind of do like 10 to 20, just about a quarter, push those knees forward. Really get deep in there, stretching those legs up. Just feel it. And then, you just take it off. Some people do that both your knees all bothering you. You can do two knees at the same time, if you want to. So as you take these floss bands off, there's a lot of oxygen and energy, and it's a healing process starts to occur right here where you have the trauma to your knee. So I'm telling you, these floss bands, it may look simplistic, it may look like it may strap these up. The science behind this is real. You know, this little blood flow restrict, so you restrict that blood flow right now with so much you can almost feel the stimulation of what's occurring around my knee. So this is a big factor of why I'm able to be pain-free today in my knees. When I tell you I had extreme knee pain, I had extreme knee pain and knee tendonitis right under my knee, and now I feel like nothing, you know. So that's one example of how we use these floss bands. They're probably the most important. There's a lot of different other ways that I use these floss bands too. I think these are one product that I take on the road with. You see how simple it is. You gotta wrap them up and put them in the box. Another thing I do with these floss bands is just band pull apart. This is great for your posture. This is why I got you here listening. I'm trying to wrap these bands and keep my shoulders relaxed. I can really engage my rear delt and kind of pull this band out and hold. Imagine your abdominals are engaged and you kind of pulling that head to the top of the ceiling. And you kind of relax your shoulders out and come in. Shoulder, reach out. And so this is an exercise I do
Off my foot,
pretty much every day. Kind of when I'm in the house,
Shouldn't move
kind of
forward,
like, helps my posture, helps my
Stupid.
rear delt, helps People that have like rounded shoulders or not sculpted shoulders. It's really one thing that helps me like carve my shoulders out. So it's kind of like another little cheat code. But just want to give you a quick tutorial about how to use a floss band, why the floss band is so important, why it was so beneficial for me to learn about. And all these athletes, man, we've trained over, me and Dennis probably trained up to 1,000 athletes now in person. And anybody that comes with knee pain, this is the first thing we do. You floss your knees, you do 20 deep squats, you do some bottom core squats, and we have seen miraculous success with the floss band. So yeah, you can order these at atgessentials.com and let me know your results. Comment down below what you think about the tutorial. Peace.
See this bag? Mr. Infinity makes these, and I'm dead serious when I say if you do not own a pair of these, you're not even attempting to have healthy knees. If you have knee pain or any kind of knee problems whatsoever, and you do not own a pair of these, you're not even
So
trying.
this hamstring was tight as hell too. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
So,
I did
I guess I
not
just
know
opened a
that.
fresh one. I'm gonna buy these from Mr. Infinity. I just opened this band. You have a small one and a large one because your knee. You can see I had surgery on this knee. So no matter what I do, there's still artificial material in this knee. So this knee has more bulk to it. So after a hard day of playing or before a leg workout, if I get right up under the kneecap, this whole area down here is the jumper's knee area, the lower patella. So I work my way up and down that. I'm putting tension out, tension here. When I get to the last one,
That's what that is, the jumper's
then
knee
this one is
area.
thicker, so that
Okay.
goes up on the quad
We
side.
learning.
So this
See,
is
I'm
where
over there
the
picking up.
is. I know
Well,
guys
I'm
can get
learning
both.
with you guys. I
In
ain't
the
working
past,
my
I used to
body
get
out.
both of
That's
them.
what it's about.
And so I work my way
You know,
up
with
that
y'all.
tendon,
I learned
up
some new
and down.
stuff.
Now I have really good, same thing, I loosen slide under. I have really flexible ankles, so I can just stand here and get air squats. But you would need to elevate your heels. So if you had to, elevating your heels simulates more flexible ankles. Okay, so you can get your squats in. Just 20 of these is not only strengthening my knees, it's literally stripping scar tissue from around my kneecap. So it gets the effect of icing, but icing takes your bounce away. Literally, it dulls your nerves and makes you less elastic. Okay, and the reason I'm putting my hands is just so I don't fall backwards. So it gives me a little counterbalance since I don't have weights. So 20 of those only takes about 60 seconds. You're not going to lose any kind of circulation. There's not going to be problems with that for only 60 seconds. But now you will get a rush of fresh new blood, just as if you had iced.
That's why I'm addicted to doing this. It feels
I
so
just
good.
loosened up
Just
the
stretching.
tissues. I was bending, improving range of motion. So I'm actually I'm gonna increase my bounce.
Getting that muscle.
It's almost like I didn't even play now, just from that. And it's what, $25? I mean, it's freaking insane. I spent tens of thousands of dollars on not just knee surgeries, but all kinds of physical therapy. When this is what works. I don't go to any body practitioners. I don't go to chiropractors. No one massages me. I don't like foam rollers at all. Just this, $25. So I'm buying this pair since I just ruined the packaging. But that's a good investment. $25 and keep them in your gym bag. Use them before workouts to improve range of motion so you can train your muscles better. Use them after hard days on the court to recover faster. By far the best purchase you could make.
Welcome back to Ready State. Today we're taking on common elbow pain, whether it's golfer's elbow or tennis elbow, which is just really shorthand for, hey, I have something going on with the flexor side or something going on with the extensor side, really. But let's be honest, your elbow does a whole lot of things, right? So when we see this issue, we think, of course, it's complex. And sometimes it just pops up overnight, and we have protocols, and we talk extensively about this, and the implication of the nervous system, lack of rotation of the shoulder, working upstream and downstream, even just stiffness in the forearm, even just pouring warm up, and then go and drink when your buddies can do it. So what I want to do, though, is show you one of our first ways of seeing if we can improve how these tissues are articulating and sliding. Can we kind of restore how that whole circumferential fascial sheath is articulating, and then also sometimes
fascial sheath.
lost this thing, we're just going to get blood flow to come crashing back in. So can we improve microcirculation in this tissue? What can we do to even just desensitize the tissue? So this is the wrap. And it's a little bit of a tricky wrap. It doesn't matter so much because we're not dealing with congestion. But one of the things that's happened is that when I have pain on the outside or pain on the inside, what we're seeing is
it can be kind of thought of as an apophysitis, which is I have an insertion of a muscle onto bone issue. That can be it. So I've somehow strained this interface. And one of the first things that we know is that when I have a micro trauma or I've strained an interface, that can potentially cause local congestion. So by compressing that intermittently and then popping off, releasing that compression, that can be a really powerful way to decongest this thing and help get the garbage out and bring the groceries in. So when we wrap this thing, we're going to wrap it and we're going to go 50% tension, 50% overlap. Now it's a little tricky on yourself, but what you got to do is you just got to get a bite set up. So now I've got it. And what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to go on the inside here. So imagine I'm trying to wrap the inside of my elbow. And I'm going to go ahead and just take 50% tension, 50% overlap, and I'm going to do the best I can to try to cover those tissues. It may buckle up a little bit as I go around here, so just do the best you can to get it straight. It'll kind of straighten out. We go a couple inches above the painful site and a couple inches below. What we're trying to do there is implicate the feeder tissues. So I've got some tissues above and below that are potentially feeding slack to that system. And just do your best to tuck this in. If Margaret was here, oh, I almost had it. So give me 1 second here. This is a live team. We're doing it live. Thanks, Bill. And I'm just going to tuck this thing in so I can have an emergency escape hatch. Okay. So now, a couple rules. One is that if I start to go super tingly, I should probably stop. So you'll know what that feels like. If your hand starts to feel like it's going to sleep, like you've done this a million times, then you have exceeded tissue tolerance.
Oh, can I get that extra light?
But that's our reference for just safety at home. Second is that I'm trying to get as much motion in as I can. So one of the things that we're going to do here, right, these are the flexors on this side. So I'm going to take myself into extension and even just flex and extend the elbow with the wrist in this end range position can be really powerful, right? And I also can...
If you're David Young Miami, you got some explaining to do, mama. And yes, it leads back to Diddy, y'all. The internet, Twitter, TikTok, like no stone unturned. I want to give a shout out to Mother Kitten and also KZ. Girl, thank you so much for looking out. And also Mother Kitten, okay? KZ, thanks for looking out. Mother Kitten, thank you.
KZ.
Also, the team. Also, shout out to OK Then 333. Girl, you came out with the pictures I needed. Thank you so much. And also, Morning Juice Box TV. I gotta say something, right? What am I talking about? Here's the thing. If you guys don't know, Carisha announced that she was relaunching her show, Carissa Please. And I said, maybe, and let me get this straight. Carissa and Santana, they did a great job with the interview. It was to me, it was a beautiful PR. But it also showed that, you know, Carisha and Santana are on to, actually, and JT, everybody involved is on to bigger and better things. However, I said, yo, it seems like PR fluff. And I gave my reasons, because well, guess what? The internet said, hold my drink. And they took the receipts that not only was Young Miami capping about everything I was ever been in an abusive relationship in and all the other stuff, but on top of that, they are saying that they have definitive proof that Young Miami is still with Diddy and is still doing
That's why she got her show back,
bidding.
dumbass.
All right, y'all ready for this? Let's get into this. Where do we start, right?
Anyway,
First, like before we
I
talk,
get it.
like,
I go back to my mother every time.
let's drop these receipts.
I get it.
About why people think that Young Miami is not
Especially
just firmly under his control in his little shorty walk pack.
That nigga is.
Literally did that whole interview just to help her man in any way she can. Let me show y'all the receipts.
I keep
You
forgetting
let
to
me
close
know
this
if
damn
you
thing.
think there's anything to it, and we will see. All right, so let's start with what I thought was the most damning piece of evidence, right?
And now I'm about to
Tria,
prepare myself
I
for
believe
the
this
relax.
is, I think it's on Facebook said, Carisha is wearing that necklace.
B, come bring your ass over here. I
And if you
swear to
don't know,
God, I'm
it's
ready to
this
fuck some
Robert
armored shit up
Maloney
today.
necklace, a types too. Cassie was wearing that necklace. Carisha is wearing the exact same necklace Cassie had, right? J-Lo was wearing the
seventh grade.
ASF and
Yo,
Jennifer's update.
shit.
Kim
Yo, like
Porter
seventh
had
grade.
the exact same necklace. Now, let me just say this, right? Carisha looked like she wore the same exact necklace that Cassie wore while she was Diddy, J-Lo wore, and Kim Porter wore. It's a Robert Cavalli necklace. People say there is meaning with that necklace, with Diddy. It shows that you are firmly under his control,
That's
right?
crazy.
Now, her did jump in, trying to clean it up, but it doesn't really help. Because what's the odds that all of Diddy's women just have to love the same exact piece of jewelry from the same exact brand? It is a Robert Cavalli necklace, okay? Anyway,
Remember
the
that
stylist
chain,
posted this
too.
on
And that's
Instagram
one she
again.
threw
Let me
away.
tell you something. Carisha's stylist, I believe, is paid by Diddy, is still paid by Diddy, and I believe was hired by Diddy. I could be wrong about that, but I do believe, I'm sure y'all correct me if I am. So this is going, she said, so this is going around, and this is the most delusional thing I've ever seen. Number one, this is a Roberto Cavalli necklace. That necklace is one of the signature styles, but most people wouldn't know because y'all don't wear designer accessories.
Tell her to shut up.
You know what I hate? When people try to talk down, you're trying to defend your friend. But all you can do is talk down saying we too broke to know that it's a Roberto Cavalli necklace. Nobody said he went to the war door and had it forged from woolly mammoth teeth. We know that piece is not. Yes, he bought it from someone. Yes, he bought it somewhere. What does it have to do with anything? So it's a Roberto Cavalli necklace. They all went. It's a signature piece, and every year he makes a different version of it. They all have the same version anyway, right? And we all and know y'all history and fashion. That was a part of the collection, and that matched the look. This wasn't anything symbolic or has anything to do with any cult whatsoever. I dress. I know where it came from. You'll have to stop lying on this girl and making ish up its lies. Then she showed us it's a signature of his brand. All right, man, since it's a signature of his brand, you showing us 2024. Since you want to talk about accessories, you showing us 2023 and 2024. Where's the season Young Miami got it from? And again, I will say this stylist could be saying the truth. I know the internet does like dragging Carisha, but Carisha also did image rehab for Diddy, right? I will stand by it. Sounds like to me her stylist is trying to clean it up because what's the odds of all of Diddy's women all happen to have the exact same piece of jewelry, same color, same size, same everything? And she wants to say it's from the Roberto Cavalli collection. Show us where Young Miami pulled that. She pulled vintage. It's a part of the look. Okay. Anyway, right? Again, it's really, really odd. But I also want to talk about Mother Kitten. Girl, she put down some juice. Because listen to this, right? Remember when Santana was like, was Diddy ever abusive to you, or would you be? And she was like, instead of saying no, he never. She was like, I know what it feels like to be in an abusive relationship, and I've been in too, and I would never, ever be in an abusive relationship again. And I said, okay, good for you, but, right? Mother Kitten messaged me, hi Tisa, I noticed that Young Miami is no longer with Southside. Listen, this is really good, Mother. Thank you for breaking this down, because you're not gonna give credit when people break things down to me, right? Y'all act like I'm the all-seeing eye of horrors. I'm just telling you what I heard. Let me know what you think about it. She said, Young Miami is no longer with Southside, her baby daddy. When the Diddy trouble started, she was happy and filming her BET show. Had her baby daddy with her the whole time while he was expecting a baby with Pasha. That's an R&B singer that sung Give You the Business. Southside left Pasha and was everywhere with Young Miami. And remember, ever since she was speaking of her man who was showering with gifts, she led us to believe it was Southside. But here's the backstory. Southside was one of the 2 abusive relationships she said she had in the past before Diddy. Yet she got back with Southside this year after Diddy. And the only reason I feel that she has now chosen to drop a new episode of Carisha Please, filmed at her home, it was so rushed it had no budget. Southside, I can't talk about rushed with no budget because y'all see the budget. Anyway, right? Southside is back home hosting his daughter with Pasha, so now Carisha has to pay her own way. She said, but if you ask me, she's being funded by either Diddy or Diddy's team. When they first broke up, Carisha was dressing in very Fashion Nova-ish and she was crying. Southside swooped in and started showering with gifts. Now here's the one thing I want to say. How do you know that Diddy people, and I know this is getting more than the rabbit hole, but we gotta say this. How do you know Diddy's people isn't actually funding Carisha and Southside, and they had them get together and say all this just so people would believe that there was distance between her and Diddy? There's more. Oddly enough, JT never wanted her with Southside nor Diddy, and always took up for Carisha. Yet she didn't even mention whether she was single or taken in that new episode. Mark my words, if Carisha doesn't get a new sponsor by next month, we'll all be able to tell. Fun fact, Southside is one of Nicki Minaj's go-to producers. So it's fine for him to work with Nicki, but not JT. Y'all, listen, I don't know what to do with this. I do want to say one thing. As good as that interview was with Santana and Carisha, and as good as they looked, and as funny as they were, and as well produced as it was, at the end of the day, it struck me as pure PR. I do not think that Young Miami is done with Diddy, but hey, what do I know? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. More importantly, let me know what you think about that necklace, because even though it is a Robert Cavalli necklace,
I like listening to it.
Version of it. The version that Carisha has was not all for Diddy's women, all for that same necklace. And J-Lo in her video, all I have, made a big show of snatching that necklace off of her and throwing it over.
We had our own piece of land. But he didn't want to be segregated. He wanted to fit in. You got pictures with him as a grown man. I'm confused. No, you're not confused. You're playing stupid. Everybody know that I was raised by Africa Bambaataa. So when you play stupid, oh, you got pics with him as a grown man. He raised me and groomed me. Stop playing dumb. You niggas come from the hood, the ghetto when you're poor. Where most of y'all children will be a babysitting by the child predator in the family. Stop playing dumb. Stop playing dumb. We're not dumb over here. You can't do that in this comment section where you're confused and you don't understand. You're playing dumb.
That is getting ass.
Let's
God, I need this out of my life.
So that's my excuse. Yes, that's my excuse. It's plain and simple. And at some point in time, I told my story. If you don't like it, that's your problem. That's your problem. I took a picture with him because I knew him. I was still around him. When I told on him, I told on him because I was trying to save lives. I didn't care about you people knowing my story. I didn't tell my story to save my life. I told my story because the man got stabbed for touching somebody else, so I broke my silence. I told my story because Ron Savage decided to come out 6 months after me and tell his story, so I came back out and told my story.
Bring you this way. That shit feels so good. Man. Stretch it grind. Get that Achilles loose.
Are you looking at this? I think you forgot to in my house. You forgot to write your name in my house. Escort your boy to the door. Huh? Are you reading?
It's going down.
Conversation.
It's going down like. Pop.
That don't control you. I do. This is
Literally what I do all day, so I'm just showing you guys what I do. Like if I'm not working out, I'm doing this, trying to get my foot loose so I can start dunking. It's over then.
bye-bye.
Like I really start running.
You don't see the people they're talking to. You feeling cheap right now? Nigga said, E. What the fuck am I gonna do to your dogs? What am I gonna buy with $2?
Shit, I'll take $2 right now. My little, me wood. Matter of fact, somebody grab a membership for 99 cents. No, y'all got paid.
I can't even get a burger and fries. I can't even go to the Chinese restaurant with $2. What are you talking about? Talking about me? We would get a bag of chips. The cheap ones, the 25. Do they still sell the cold waters? That's what we doing? I know I need y'all to hit that like button so we can get these notifications out. Nigga said a snap. Oh man, I can't even buy a box of cheese this week. That's not playing.
Like box of cheese.
Stop playing. What are we talking about? Let's be real, man.
Hello.
At the end of the day, we're not going to
Who's
put
that?
a psychology over here.
Dima
Where you put
and
the young
Sim
man,
C,
the young child, the young
Christina, hello.
See, I want you to understand something, right?
We got the boss. Oh, of course, boss. What's up?
There's no such thing as reports.
Yeah, I would take off the shoes. I should, but
Participant.
I'm a germaphobe.
The district attorney will never call you a willing participant. The judge will never call you a willing participant. It does not exist in court because there is an age difference. If you break the law with that age difference, you will go in jail.
Damn, that
so
shit
anytime
hurts.
you see or hear somebody saying you was a willing
Yeah, you're right.
participant,
That shit's
understand that they're a predator themselves.
Man, that shit feels
Because
good.
the law never used those
Oh
terms.
just take the shoes off.
That is a term that's been created
Man, I
by
ain't
a
gonna
predator
forget that, man.
himself. I'm the only nigga supporting this chat. Nah, you ain't been looking. You better go back, rewind, and see all these super chats. You sound stupid. Bushwick. Here we go, another one. So live, peace highs. The world is on the brink, and people still sleeping, worried about the wrong shit. When the power goes out, they're gonna regret not leveling up. And you definitely going where I'm going. Y'all already know where I'm going with this. That's why I'm sitting up there saying, like, listen, man,
My nervous system's
I
freaking
can't
out.
keep chasing Ron Savage and Bambaataa. I wish them a happy
I got shit
basketball.
tonight.
I wish Ron Savage and Africa Bambaataa a happy matrimony. I get married, throw rice at him. I don't care. At this point in time, I said what I had to say. I did what I had to do. That's not my fight anymore. I brought this topic to the stage just to make it clear, and the only reason why I'm speaking on it now, and I keep speaking on it, because I want y'all to understand something. Ronald Savage don't speak for all of the victims, and at this point in time, there was over 20 different victims that came out on Africa Bambaataa. But I'm the only face on the front line. It's not my job to stay on the front line no more, keep standing on the front line. Everybody else hid their face, and I had to be used and abused and disrespected all over the internet. Now life goes on. Dog Soldier Digital, I support, bro. Make him mad. Thank you for sponsoring this war. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How you like that super chat? Uh-oh. Tony Smith was going to take him to court for statute of limitation ran out, and it's not about money for him. So a court. Nah, it's not about money. It wasn't about money for me. I didn't want to take him to court. I just wanted the world to know who he was. I told people in the beginning I was never going to take that man to court. So when the opportunity opened up, I said, you know what? Everybody wanted me to take him to court. I tried. The lawyer dropped the case. I tried. I didn't know that Ron Savage was sabotaging the case. I tried. It is what it is. And I didn't even want to take him to court. I don't even care. I don't ever have to speak about Africa Bambaataa again because he's on his way to the grave. He's on his way to the afterlife. And that if you look at the man is not happy. His reputation is low. And he was so weird, so everybody knows that he went to the I keep telling y'all, and I've been telling y'all, and I want y'all to understand this, I say this to y'all. There's something y'all don't understand. The first homicide case that I was ever locked up for, Africa Bambaataa and Ahmed, his roommate, was the getaway drivers. It was a part of that homicide. I'm convicted of that homicide. If I wanted to put Africa Bambaataa in jail, there's no statute of limitation on murder. We caught a body together. Huh? Why? Why do you think Africa Bambaataa won't say my name? I'm not playing with him. I wish he would play court games with me. This is why Africa Bambaataa and the Zulu Nation made a public apology. The Zulu Nation rather made a public apology to Hassan Campbell after they called me an agent, a COINTELPRO. That's why. Because the facts is the facts. The facts is the facts.
Damn.
It is what it is. And niggas
What's up, guys?
Rat wolf, whatever you want it for. I don't give a fizzle, my nizzle.
I'm getting my Achilles
I
loose,
absolutely
so
don't
my
care.
spine and my
He's a
back
predator.
doesn't hurt.
I told y'all in the beginning, if I wanted Africa Bambaataa in jail, he
Get
would
my
be
heels down,
that. That's why he
cause
don't
the
play.
big toe to get stronger and
You know what's that?
flexible,
Always and
so I can
keep
jump.
from Ron Savage, but they not on to me. There's a reason for
Things
that.
that most people take for granted. That I've been dreaming of for 20
Am I
years.
lying? Do I come off as a liar? Have you ever caught me in a lie? Nope.
respect you as an honorable dude. Just be careful who you stand next to or who you vouch for. You should do your homework. Because the reality of it is, you sitting there looking at social media, jumping out the window without a parachute, my nigga. You should do your homework before you jump out the window looking stupid. And you're too old to be looking stupid out here. You're too old to be looking stupid out here, my nigga. Do your homework. Let me tell you something, man. They gonna keep talking about me. I keep going viral, always in somebody else's mouth. I'm always the topic, the choice of topic. I've been the choice of topic for 9 years. That's why I got niggas like Gully TV sitting up there talking about what do you call it? Oh, the niggas was blades. Gully TV, let me talk to you, my nigga. You see me, Gully TV? If I am a blade, if I am a homosexual, if that's the lifestyle that I choose to live, which I don't, but if that's the lifestyle that I choose to live, that's what I am. I'm still better than you. What you don't get? Nigga, I'm still better than you. I'm still better than you. Not only am I better than you, but Harlem Legend, his channel was doing better than you. 050 China Brim, his channel was doing better than you. Zip with the Drip, his channel was doing better than you. You mad because I brought an army of niggas that to this internet, and everybody is doing better than you, except for 10 Toes Down. Y'all both Unique Mecca Audio, doing better than you. Charleston Wright doing better than you. Everybody that I brought to the internet is doing better than you. You on YouTube and you an Uber driver. All this money on YouTube and you an Uber driver? All this money on YouTube and you still living in the house that your mother raised you in? All this money on YouTube and you still in the same house that your mother raised you in? Come on, what are we talking about, my nigga? What are we talking about? Gully TV? If I'm a Mook, a Blade, a Transformer, or whatever you want to call me, nigga, I'm better than you. And you can't get over it. When I got shot is when you flipped. Because when I got shot until I got shot, you was all on my nutsack. On the phone with me, calling me, reaching out to me, trying to be cool with me. But you thought that was going to be the end of me. Mama told me once that it was going to happen, but she never told me when. Say that, my nigga. I get better with time. Will you? Your channel sucks. No big platforms is reaching out. None of the bigger platforms, you know, like the bigger platforms that was bigger than me, nobody's reaching out for you. Nobody's reaching out to do the interviews with you. Your channel sucks. Now let's keep in mind, you've been on YouTube before me. I came on YouTube. I came out in 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's 9 years, my nigga, me being on top. On top. For the first 2 years, I didn't even take it serious. And I'm still relevant on this internet. Still relevant. To the point where that you still paying attention to my life, and I'm not paying no attention to your life. I mean, we still talking about the dude that goes to the gym, you're working out, and you all buff, you're really doing burpees, playing basketball. But then when you get to the block, you got a nigga putting on gloves waiting for you outside on the block and telling you to throw your hands up. And you sit up there, I can't whip him. Nigga, I'm about to come out with the I can't whip him shuttles. And put that nigga face on the shuttle with you running. How you in the gym training like you Rocky Balboa? You training like you Apollo Creed. And then when the next fighter get in front of the face and ask you to fight, you scream out, I can't whoop him. I couldn't even believe you said that. I can't whoop him. What? So when you outside with your girl, and the nigga sitting up there talking about, hey mom, F that bitch, F that this nigga. What you gonna sit up there and say to her? Ma, I can't whoop him. Nigga, you soft. You soft. A coward dies 1,000 deaths. You on the internet getting punked. You back down. Niggas say whatever they want to say about me getting shot in the projects, but I called the whole projects outside, stood out there and waited. Niggas could have shot me if they well, no, they shot me. I'm cool with that. Stay tuned though.
Should be cool with that.
The rest of this movie will not be televised. The rest of this movie will not be televised. Stood outside and had the cameras rolling like what? But you was on camera. And the dude called you out for a fist fight. And I can't whoop him. Look at your voice changed. I can't whoop him. Back down. Right, you and Zip do got something in common. Blue Boy backed him down. He wouldn't come out the cell. And you, Deborah Banks, fighting the machine. Yes, we definitely fighting the machines over here. Thank you for sponsoring this war, family.
Maybe you already? No, I'm about to say.
Pete said, shut up. Yeah. Booyah! See how I just knocked you out of this room? You would never come back in the comment section. Pete salute pies. Greatest man in hip hop. Then Flex say, I can't believe I heard him playing Planet Rock when I was driving home. He already been playing Planet Rock, but nobody want to hear that no more. Nobody want to hear that. Don't nobody want to hear Planet Rock. That's sad. But it is what it is, man. To each his own. The reality of it is, I can't, like, I told y'all, when they can't destroy you, they try to distract you.
Yep.
And the timing, we are living in the signs of the time. The timing of when everything is going on right now, I can't have myself focused on him, but at the same time, I have to focus on them because the machine, the beast, is focused on me. I was poking at the beast for all these years. Now the beast is looking at me. And see, the beast understands that in order for you to go against the machine, you gotta have money. And they control where my money is coming from. So they slowing my money down. They slowing my views down. They slowing my voice down. But the show must go on. We can't escape the matrix. Who told you that? Unlock Pete, he's with us. Planet Rock, Space Cadet music. Don't nobody want to hear Planet Rock. Planet Rock ain't on nobody's playlist. Anybody that got Planet Rock on their playlist, I guarantee you, is at least 60 years old. Anybody that got Planet Rock on their playlist is 60 to 70, 70 years old. Don't nobody want to hear Planet Rock. Rock, rock, Planet Rock. Don't stop. Don't nobody want to hear that.
That shit.
Don't nobody want to hear that.
Man, this feels good.
At this point in time of life, it's time to turn the radio off, man. It's time to turn the radio off and get strategic. Right now, we moving towards elections. Let's get to some serious topics now. Let's spend enough time talking about African Bear Body Funk Master Flex. It is what it is. I feel like this whole live is a waste of a live. But now let me get to the topic. And it's 48 minutes. We get 48 minutes into this live. Here's the reality, right? We just watched. I don't know what to call that. Was that an assassination attempt on Donald Trump? Did it really happen? Is it a lie? Is it an evil game being played on us? I don't know. What we do know is, what I do know is, when you read the Quran, when you read the Holy Bible, it says The trumpet is blown. The trumpet is blown. We are living in the signs of the times. We are living in serious times. There's wars. There's rumors of wars. There's plagues. There's people standing on lines for all types of experimental, experiments. It's like when you sit back and you think about history repeating itself. We done seen the Tuskegee experiment. To go before then, we go back to the pilgrims coming into America and having a Thanksgiving dinner and with blankets with smallpox.
That's crazy.
We've
That's
seen this.
crazy.
We've seen this movie before.
That's crazy.
We've
Blankets and
seen how this
smallpox. I mean,
we heard the rumors of how this
they
movie
sick.
ended before. We see these games being played. These are games that they've been playing since the beginning of time. Coming to our country, to our land, and giving us blankets. It's cold in America, especially in New York, and you sit up there in the north, and you put no blankets around you to keep you warm, and you feeling all good in the blankets, and wake up 2 days later, and now you on the verge of death because they gave you smallpox. Take the line and leave the line. You know how psychotic you have to be,
Right?
to bring blankets from Europe or wherever the Nita, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria came from?
You need to remember that shit too. Oh, let me fuck you.
Smallpox. So now, in 2024, as we move towards the elections, we just almost saw Donald Trump get his snot box rocked. He dropped 1,000 views within this conversation.
Yeah, he
Of course
did.
I did.
I watched it.
Of course I did. Y'all gotta understand something,
Get
right?
it. Get it.
This election, according to Donald Trump, is going to be the most important election in the history of America. According to Donald Trump, this election for the Christians, this may be your last election. Does Trump know something that we don't know? Do we call it the rapture? Huh? Are we living in the signs of the times when Islam tells you that there will be a wind that will come through the earth? And the people that believe in God, the believers, this wind will blow America and blow through the world. And everybody that's a believer will be caught up in this wind and they will die and go to the afterlife, the grave. And everybody that disbelieves in God, they say that this wind will get you here. Will it be too late
Take me,
to turn to God? And you will be dealing with the wrath of the Shaitan, hell on earth.
dude, it's already hell on
The
earth.
earth is going through labor pains. I keep telling you this. The earth is going through labor pains. And in these labor pains that's happening in this earth, it's the same Braxton Hicks that's happening with a female. The earth is getting ready to give birth to evil, to Satan, to the Antichrist, to the four horsemen of the apocalypse. Are you ready for that? See, in life, you gotta pick and choose your battles. If you go out there and you fight an unnecessary fight, and you break your leg, or break your arm, or you die on the battlefield, you left your family unprotected. So now for me, life goes on. I have to move on and leave this step stage in Africa bear bottom behind. Because the future needs me. My voice is needed. My guidance is needed. My protection and me governing over my family is needed. And see, a man, when you're a man and you have a family, the first line of defense is not the projects. It's not the tenement buildings. It's not hanging out with the homies. It's not being up at the club on the weekend. The first line of defense is making sure that you make it home to protect your wife and your children. As a man, I have an obligation. I have a big family. And I got a lot of responsibility to take care of. I can't afford to be focusing on battles that, like, there is no winner. There is no winner. People are still gonna, no matter, let me tell y'all something that y'all gotta understand something, right? There is people that still wanna accept R. Kelly, knowing that he's a monster. People come home from jail, and people who act like they never even knew why R. Kelly was in jail in the first place. So,
I love you guys, all 90s. Keeping a 90 average, that's so fire, y'all. If we get more activity in the comments, that'd be great. Please, please, please.
Trying to stop somebody from supporting somebody that they clearly know he's a monster and they don't care. You can't make people care that don't care. My fight is done. My mission is complete. Now it's time to move on in life to bigger and better things.
I'm gonna stop holding on. Hold on. Just let go.
Tell Haas, I'm gonna DM you a map of these underground tunnels. They graph of all the things in history that connected by 2030. They want to reduce the pop to 5%. Y'all need to wake up. Now they want to do it to 10%. 10%. That's why we see the Georgia Guidestones. The Georgia Guidestones was destroyed. The Georgia Guidestones was destroyed last year. And on the Georgia Guidestones, they basically told you that they're going to reduce the world's population down to 10%. They already started stocking up. They got to, like, y'all got to understand something. There was a time where all we dealt with on YouTube was conspiracy theories. And there was a time where we used to look in the South, and I think it was in Atlanta, Georgia, all along the highway. Like, this was like 15 years ago. They used to have coffins lined up that fit up to 3 bodies in those coffins.
That's crazy.
For years. For years. So we've been knowing that we was headed down this road. Now we here. You know, you got camps around America that's vacant. You got camps around America. They got incinerators that burns up to 10,000 bodies a day. So these people were preparing for something big. And now, as of today and yesterday, in news articles, y'all can look up these news articles for yourself right now. I can't show you the news articles because I'm live. Look up the news articles and they're basically saying what they always say, that Mpox, now we have to worry about something called Mpox, monkeypox, a new version of monkeypox is getting ready to be unleashed, but it started where? And it's where? In Africa.
They coming for us, bro.
You know, so COVID came from China, a Chinese lab in Wuhan, and it ended up in America. So now monkeypox
From Africa.
From Africa. And see, what y'all don't understand is that when they said this is the calm before the storm, we don't believe shit stinks until we smell it. So right now, can you smell what the Rock is cooking? They're cooking up some gumbo. And like Donald Trump said, see, I think Donald Trump is playing military mind games too, because he said up there saying, nah, you're not going to lock down the country again. They're not going to lock down the country again. We're not going to fall for that. They're not going to lock down the country again so people can't come out and vote. See, what y'all don't understand is, I think this is where the real deal is getting ready to come. This election right here was so serious that they tried to turn Donald Trump TV off. They tried to rock his snot box, hit him in the head with them. So, in the process of that, they grazed him, but killed somebody that was standing next to him. So it was 2 bodies that dropped in Trump live. So if we take this situation serious and we say, okay, this was definitely an attempt. Two people died.
Wow, I can relax almost.
Something just ain't right.
I can relax almost on my heel back. That's crazy. I've been waiting for this.
Something just ain't right. So
I will never again let plantar fasciitis happen to me. I'll take care of my feet. Once I get this out completely,
September, October, November.
I'll never take my body for granted.
To something big.
All right, I'm gonna go, guys.